my nigga.
Who's your favorite fighter of all time?
Roberto Duran.
Hands of Stone, Roberto Duran.
Let's get ready to rumble!
What's up? It's the Boston League Podcast back up in here. Once again, I had to delete that last live stream, so I decided to, start up a new one right now since I was a little busy. But right now, we got Hovovich versus Adelaide. And if y'all didn't know, a shot Remy Ford won. Yeah, Remy Ford won that last fight too. Right now, we're watching Hovovich versus Adelaide. Give everybody a round of applause. Another good week of boxing.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Okay, right now we in round 3. Hovovich bleeding from the eye. Adelaide looked like he was gonna go out that second round. Let's see how he do in the third round. Another good right hand by Hovovich. Got Adelaide against the ropes. Another good right hand by Hovovich. Good body shot by Adelaide. Uh-oh. I don't know. I don't know if this fight gonna go 10 rounds or not. Good right hand by Hovovich. Hovovich laying out them right hands on Adelaide. Adelaide gotta let his hands go. He ain't really throwing nothing. And it's only the third round. He was almost out in the second. Good jab again by Hovovich. Hovovich got this round right here. 30 seconds to go in this round. Ooh, good left hook by Hovovich. Kind of stumbled Adelaide a little bit. Adelaide better stay away from the right hands. But he got Hovovich's eye. He got his left eye busted open though. Okay, Hovovich got Adelaide on the ropes. Okay, Adelaide fighting back. 10 seconds to go. Let's see, good round. Hovovich got that round though. Man, Adelaide, man, he got to turn it up a little bit. Hovovich's eye bleeding bad though. He got a bad cut over his left eye. What? He got that. Oh, he got that cut from a left hook too by Adelaide. Okay, let's see how Adelaide gonna come out the fourth round though. So far, Hovovich has been winning this fight.
Well, this has quickly turned into the war we hoped. Philip Hrgović and David Adelaide said they'd steal the show tonight. Really good matchup. Heavyweight division, 20th outing for the 33-year-old from Zagreb.
Okay.
And it's fight number
Getting in round 4.
David Adelaide in all whites.
Good overhand by Hovovich. Good body shots by Hovovich. Adelaide trying to use defense. Good left, good right by Hovovich. Break them up, ref. They holding again. Okay. Like I said, man, Adelaide got to let some shots go. Hovovich scoring all the points, landing the shots right now. He definitely landing that right hand. Good left, good right again by Hogan. Good hook by Hogan. Adelaide got to get off them ropes. Adelaide on the ropes right now.
Do you like the way that Alan Booth has got the plan here for Adelaide?
Good, good jab by Adelaide though. Adelaide gotta use his jab more. Hogan's beat him to the punch though. Every time. And he loading up on his shots. Another jab by Hogan. Got Adelaide on the ropes again. Adelaide better got to get out that corner. The right hand, yeah, them right hands gonna be a problem in the later rounds. I can see it right now. Adelaide don't know how to get around it. He hit him with the right hand every time. Good left hook by Hogan. Good combination by Hogan. 30 seconds to go in the fourth round. Good, another good right by Hogan. Another good right hand by Hogan. Adelaide do not see them right hands coming at all. That's the end of round 4. Man, Adelaide corner got to talk to him.
He doesn't take easy tests, does he? The man in the other corner, he's selected him, and it's like from the city of Sheffield, part of your regular. October the 11th, Dave Allen back in the ring.
Adelaide looked a little tired too at the end of that fourth round. Well, shit, he looking tired in the third round, to be honest. Adelaide got to use his jab more. He ain't really using his jab. He need to work on that cut. Hogan. That's what he need to do. Adelaide need to work on Hogan's cut.
He hasn't been consistent in much of his pro career so far. Haven't still seen the best of Philip Hrgović, maybe under Abel Sanchez. We can get that in his 30s now.
That cut looked bad on his eye. On Hogan's eye. Another good jab by Hogan. Adelaide just guarding up. Not really letting his hands go. Just like in the fourth round. If Adelaide don't get a stoppage, man, Hogan got this fight. Another good right hand by Hogan. Okay, there go the jab by Adelaide. Good right hand by Adelaide. He ain't even throwing at that cut though. Okay, there go Adelaide again, going back to the ropes. Get off the ropes. Another good left, another good right by Hogan. Another good right hand by Hogan. Good body shot by Hogan. Man, Adelaide, he better step on the gas. He got to turn it up a little bit.
Bruh.
Another left, another right by Hogan.
Instructions trying to get David Adelaide to respond. Derek Chisora watching on, but Hergovic has been good. After the cut, he's responded very well.
30 seconds to go in the fifth round. Another good right by Hogan. Man, he can hit with all type of right hands. Adelaide is.
He's under sustained pressure here.
Nothing's hurt him though, Adam. That's the positive. He hasn't really been shook up yet, so he has scored shots.
Another right hand by Hogan. Man, Hogan is gonna hit this dude about 50 right hands. Adelaide telling Hogan to come on. Okay. See, he's turning up the pace. He's turning up the pace in the last round.
Boxing, number one, is skill. It's all about skill, basically. When you come to real boxing, I'm not talking about no Sylvester Stallone shit. That shit they show on TV, that's bullshit. When you start talking about real boxing take real skill. Okay?
Brought in some big guys in here. You beat them all.
It ain't only about being big. You gotta have skills, son.
Okay, there go Dillian Whtye in the building. Got Dillian Whtye in the building.
Really good, Dillian Whtye. The latest in a decade. And he's put everything into this training camp.
Okay.
Whatever happens, he's taking this so seriously. He's given himself the best chance, hasn't he?
It's the beginning of the round. Beginning of the sixth round.
Can he get the job done? He's up against it, but in this division, anything can happen. Outscoring that shot, Hamza Shiraz has just taken his place at ringside.
Good jab. That's a good jab by Adelaide. Man, Adelaide ain't won no rounds, but one round in the second round. Hogan is all the way up on the scorecard. Okay, Adelaide trying to throw back a little bit. But he keep going back to the ropes. Adelaide corner must have told him to step it up a little bit. Because he's doing a little more now in the sixth round than he's been doing. He's using his jab a little more, Adelaide is. Good body shot by Hogan. They tied up right now. Adelaide still on the ropes. Adelaide, he ain't going to the body. He ain't throwing no body shots. Another good left, another good right by Hogan. Adelaide keep holding. You got 1 minute in the sixth round. Another good right hand by Hogan. Another right hand by Hogan. Adelaide got to work on that cut. I see that cut starting to open up again over Hogan's eye.
It was furious really that he took the down of the Whtye. He said he shouldn't have done it. He was not well going in.
He would not get off them ropes though. He keep landing on the ropes.
Sometimes here, I think Anthony now has to try and push him back. Whether it's with that wide stand, thinking of that front foot, and that takes lots of energy, especially when you're a big guy like he is as well. But certainly the double jab, the up and down for the body.
Yeah, Adelaide tired.
Just trying to put a little bit of pressure or panic. Regardless of what forces your technique, you've got to go for it, haven't you? I think so. Because these punches are not hurting him, but if you tire, it will start to take an effect. As we see with Alexander Usyk so often.
Yeah, this might go 10. This might go 10 rounds. Or it might go 10 or 8 rounds. Another good right hand by Hogovich. Got Adelaide on the ropes again. That's the end of the round. That's the end of the round right there. That's the end of the round. Yeah, they got to wake Adelaide up in that corner over there. He over there breathing hard in the corner. Eyes red. Yeah, Hogan is winning this fight. This corner better tell Adelaide he better come out and get a stoppage. If not, this fight over with. Why they ain't, I don't know why Adelaide corner ain't telling him to work Hogan's cut. He ain't even throwing no shots at the cut on Hogan's eye. Okay, beginning of the round. Jab to the body again by Hogovich. Swing and a miss by Adelaide. Adelaide didn't win that round either. He only won one round so far. Okay, good left, good right by Adelaide. Okay. Another good left hook by Adelaide. Okay. Adelaide trying to turn it up a little bit in the 7th round. Hogovich going to the body again. Bumping Adelaide off of him with his shoulder. Good left, good right by Hogovich. Hogovich going to the body. Adelaide ain't throw like one body shot. Adelaide got to work the jab to the body or something, man. We got 1 minute in the 7th round. Good combination by Hogovich. Got Adelaide in the corner. Okay. Good left, good right by Adelaide. Good way to get up out of that corner. That's what you got to do. And stay off the ropes. Adelaide throwing a lot of shots too, swinging and he missing. And them look like power shots though, but they ain't landing. 30 seconds to go in the 7th round. Another good left, another good right by Hogovich. Another swing and a miss by Adelaide. Okay, Hogovich trying to walk Adelaide down with the jab. Okay, Adelaide gonna push Hogovich back into the corner. Got 10 minutes to go in the round. Hogovich and Adelaide tying up. Okay, Adelaide threw an uppercut at the end of the round. That's the end of the round. They're doing a good job, though, stopping that cut. Hogovich's corner is. The only thing is, it's a wide cut, though. If I was Adelaide, I'll work on that cut. That's all Adelaide got to do right now because he's down He down in the fight. He only won one round.
That's what Abel Sanchez does. He's got the cut under control. He's got the corner. He's got his fighter there.
But Hogovich cut. His corner got the cut. They got the cut under control, though.
I think that's given Hrgović a new lease of life when he needed it. And he's punching with authority here.
Okay, Hogovich coming out, working the jab. 69 to 64. That's what they got on the scorecard.
And he knows that Fabio Wardley got to David Adelaide and stopped him. And it's getting really difficult on the cards.
Yeah, Adelaide need to stop it. Uh-oh, Hogovich gonna stumble Adelaide. Oh, he done drop Adelaide. He done drop Adelaide. With a right overhand, he done drop Adelaide. Okay, is he gonna stop Adelaide? It's 2 minutes to go in the 8th round. This might be a stoppage. Good left, good right by Hrgović. Adelaide trying to fight back. Good body shot by Adelaide. He stumbled Hrgović. Got Hrgović in the corner. That was a good back and forth right there. Uh-oh, Hrgovic's leg's gone. He holding on to Adelaide now. I don't know. Adelaide might turn this fight around. Still 1 minute to go in the 8th round. Oh! Look at that swing and that miss by Adelaide. Hrgović hit him with another right hand. Oh! Hrgović got Adelaide on the corner. Good exchange with the 2 double hooks. Adelaide ain't trying to go down, though. No more. He fighting back. Look like he got Hrgovic's days. He got Hrgovic's days. Adelaide probably about to knock Hrgović out. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. Adelaide might knock Hrgović out. Uh-oh. Did Adelaide punch himself out? Hrgović got him on the ropes again. Damn, Adelaide almost knocked Hrgović out. That would have been a good comeback in the 8th round. That's what he needs to win his fight. Even though he went down this round. Yeah, that was almost a knockout if he wouldn't have stopped him. Oh! I think Hrgović got Adelaide hurt again. Oh, okay, that was a good round right there. That was a good round. Good 8th round right there for Adelaide. I don't know. Adelaide might come back and he might get the stop. I know if they go to the decision, though, Hrgović got this fight. And they had 1 minute to go, and Adelaide almost got that knockout. That was a good right hand right there by Hrgović on the replay. Okay, beginning of the 9th round. That was a good left hand by Adelaide right there. Okay, beginning of the round, y'all. Beginning of the round. Okay. Adelaide trying to work the body now. Oh, good right hand by Hrgović. Adelaide back on the ropes again. Adelaide still on the ropes. He got to get back to doing what he was doing in that last round, in that 8th round. He almost closed the show on that one. He had Hogovich off his feet that last round. Adelaide gotta let his hands go. Keep letting his hands go. You only got one more round. 1 minute and 30 seconds in the ninth round. Because Hogovich, he actually the busiest fighter this fight. But Adelaide, he having some big moments though. In there with Hogovich.
Unsurprisingly, a quieter calm around after the drama of what happened in the eighth. Both men must be feeling
Okay, 1 minute in the ninth round.
so much at stake. I'm talking about maybe finding the winner of the Whtye match. There's so much that lie ahead.
Adelaide backing up again to the corner. Okay. Adelaide threw a left and right. Got 30 seconds in the ninth round. Hogovich keep trying to land that right hand though. I don't blame him because shit, he was successful all through the fight with that right hand. Good one too by Hogovich. Oh, good left hook by Hogovich. Kind of stumbled Adelaide. Yeah, Adelaide getting caught with too many open shots though, man. That's the end of the round. That's the end of round 9. Adelaide got that cutback bleeding though. This might go 10. It looks like Adelaide legs gone though a little bit. So far, it's been one knockdown in this fight by Hogovich. Okay, beginning of the 10th and final round. Let's see if Adelaide gonna work that eye. Or Hogovich. And try to get a stoppage if you don't get a knockout. Right now, Hogovich coming out with the 1-2, shoot to the body. Adelaide ain't really doing too much but showing defense. Hogovich staying on that jab though. Another good left, another good right by Hogovich. Adelaide keep bagging up against the corner.
Yeah, but you know what? It's not taking the punches which are never with you. It's just a great learning experience. You step to the level, took a risk. I mean, it's a no-lose situation as you get hurt. Or the hit step. So you learn so much. Not so much about the Hogovich or about himself and how he comes to pressure.
Okay. Another good right by Hogovich. Got 1 minute in the 10th round. Good combination by Hogovich. Oh, that stumble. That left hand by Hogovich almost stumbled Adelaide a little bit. – 30 seconds to go in the 10th round. Good left, good right by Hogovich. Got Adelaide against the ropes. Adelaide got a chin, even though he went down at one time. Oh, good right hand by Adelaide. Ten seconds to go in the 10th round. Good left, good right by Adelaide. That's the end of the round. You know who won this fight right here? Hogovich won that fight. Adelaide needed that stoppage. And Adelaide started too late too on top of that, so I think on the scorecard they got Adelaide winning one round. He had to let his hands go. He ain't let his hands go. He had to let his hands go. That's what he had to do. Let his hands go.
Boxing, number one, is skill. It's all about skill, basically. When you come to real boxing, I'm not talking about no Sylvester Stallone shit. That shit they show on TV, that's bullshit. When you start talking about real boxing take real skill. Okay?
Brought in some big guys in here. You beat them all.
It ain't only about being big. You gotta have skills, son.
And November the 1st, Whtye making his Queen's Street debut, and he's in another really interesting fight with the very good Zach Parker. Live for the Co-op Arena, or part of your regular DAZN subscription. So, what is it on the cards? What is next for El Animal, and what is next for Big D? David Adelaide, a good watch, and what an 8th round. Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Marco Morcadelli scores it 98-91, and both judges, Leszek Jankowiak and Enrico Licini, are in agreement. They both scored the same, 99-90. All figure winner by unanimous decision. And now home the WBO International and WBA Continental.
He WBO and WBA now. Hogovich won, y'all. What I say? Adelaide ain't let his hands go, and he started late. Good fight, though. At least Adelaide did last through the whole 10. I didn't think he was going to do that. I didn't think he was going to last the whole 10. Good win, though, by Hogan.
Differences with this new training partnership with Abel Sanchez. I think we can see But that's sex definitely there. That's the biggest one. That was his downfall. Against Dubois, against, well, he won the Zhang decision. I do believe he won the fight, but it was very close. He showed that he could push through. I like the accuracy. I like the variation, the punches he threw, and he forced the pace. He kept it going. Even when he could have proved he wanted the knockout. Very impressive with Whittaker. He's getting back on the scene now.
I was listening to Adam Smith on Compton. He was talking about the punch output, and I think at one stage he threw over 500 punches, so probably equated 600 by the time they added it all up.
My nigga.
Phenomenal, but that's the pace of a featherweight. You know what I mean? So he's a handful. He's got that size. There's still improvements to be made, and I think he'll admit that himself. But he sort of took the first round, hurt a couple of times, but then away good, kept the pressure on, and got a great win.
I want to go back to what I think could be round of the year so far, that round 8, where David Adelaide gets put down in.
Right now, we're getting ready for the next fight.
He knows these guys. And all of a sudden, Adelaide sort of rallies, and here's the knockdown. There was a right hand, then there's a choice to
Yeah, them right hands right there by Hogan was a problem for Adelaide.
Sure he got home with this one. And he was looking that much all night. And I said accumulation, like it's death by 1,000 cuts. You know? Like a drop on a stone. Eventually the stone will crack and he was dripping, dropping.
If you haven't already, like and subscribe to the Boxing Mean Podcast.
Want to be an artist and want to stay a star and don't want to have to worry about the executive producer trying to be all in the videos, all on the record, dancing. Come to Death Row.
Get spent, get tired. And when it was time to do what he had to do, it was too late. What is that? Is that inexperience? Is it a little bit of experience take from this fight? You're only going to shout to me. You have to.
Yeah, I went and spent a good 90K on my wrist, and then I got a good 60K in my hand. You feel me? Yeah. This that fight money.
This that fight money.
Fight for real. Yeah, knock him out, Debo. She Debo. Yeah, a little 90K on the mode. Match the shoes, bitch.
Stop playing with him. Stop playing.
You play with me. Hello? Yeah, no.
Who you talking to, champ?
Nobody important.
Performances now, like everyone will fancy the chances, even though it's one tonight, he's not good because you can't hit him. You can't hit him, and he doesn't have that one punch concussive power. He's such a big guy.
Let's see what Dillian Whtye do with Moses Itauma
Not literally, will punch with his legs, use his legs to accelerate.
on that main event card.
I don't want to see, that's a bit of an insult to him, but as I said, it's definitely.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Like, what I think is the complete opposite.
And if you didn't know, 4-1. He won his fight.
It was consistency and the little shots that he kept going all night. While Adelaide was looking for the rest, Fergus was looking to work.
David Adelaide will come again as well. Fantastic performance from the break. All right, up next, we move down a few divisions to the super featherweight division. Ayosu Tsutsumi takes on Ken Ashback. Ayosu Tsutsumi from Japan, unbeaten. Ken Ashback, the 3 defeats, looking to
Tsutsumi versus Ashback next.
should be a good one. That super featherweight action.
Stay tuned.
That's going up next on Good Anyway.
Catch all the action this season with the NFL Game Pass.
Let's get this thing going. Touchdown!
Including NFL Red Zone on Sundays.
You're gonna love watching football together.
$35,000.
$35,000 cash money.
No, I get $35,000 plus one, right?
The one I gave.
No, you gave me 6, though, right? There was one. I had one. It was 6, and then 35,000 plus 1 plus 6 leaves 7. $35,000 and 7, right? Motherfucker, can you buy that?
Nigga, next time you hear grown folks talking, shut the fuck up, here.
Another threat, obviously, since I started my career, all of them posed a threat to me. So obviously that with Dillian Whtye, it's just
trying to execute the game plan as usual. The formula that you're looking for when working with a fighter, obviously you want them to have some natural talent, always helps. But more importantly than that, you want someone that's hardworking, enjoys what they do, resilience.
Say nothing different than what I said before. Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing, and they sure in the fuck don't.
Nice move, front shoulder in the back, jab. Little bang, jab. Training with that it's been crazy because when I first joined the gym,
What he did dirty or what I did dirty, I was victorious. If he wanted a rematch, he can get a rematch.
You were in charge of the fight. You were aggressive and trying and taking advantage of what you saw as a flaw.
You know what I'm gonna do? Because you don't ever give me a fair shake. You know that? So I'm gonna go and let you talk to Victor Ortiz, all right? I'm through. They put somebody else up and give me an interview.
What are you talking about? What are you talking
heard him.
about?
You never give me a fair shake. HBO needs to fire you. You don't know shit about boxing. You ain't shit. You're not shit.
I wish I was 50 years younger and I'd kick your ass.
You won't do shit. You won't do nothing.
My nigga.
Looks good, doesn't it? It's been a good night of boxing so far here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. 3 fights down, 3 to go through the main event. Dillian Whtye versus Moses Itauma. So much boxing coming away on the board, including a Malcolm fight in 140-pound division. Jack Rafferty versus Whtye.
There's people now makes the work. You struggle to find many fitter fighters in the UK.
Jack Rafferty gets the chance to perform.
Jack Rafferty proves why he's a beast.
Yeah, should be a good one. Jack Rafferty versus Mark Chambers. Ripping part of a great quartet fight coming away next week on the zone on Friday. His destination program for Jack Paul Rivera. He takes on Daniel Bailey. And there's also more MVP action next Saturday as Yankiel Rivera and Angelino put over a clash for a shot at the Whtye World Flyweight round. And the evening concludes in Mexico as Abel Gonzalez takes on Alfonso Flores. Make sure you check in his own schedule for more boxing coming your way. Right, we open the door for Muhammad Adekel getting victory in number 5 under new trainer Abel Sanchez. And we get out here to him, he's backstage with Jeff Simon.
Well, Muhammad Adekel, first knockout of your career. How'd that feel?
That felt good. I just wanted to go in there and box, and I feel like it just kind of came. But yeah, using my jabs, everything comes behind the jab, and that's what I tried to do. And that's when the right hook hit, I think it was the temple. Yeah, it was kind of quick and just felt.
When he did.
Style, boy, you didn't know where to study.
Oh, what style is that?
Oh, it's called kick your ass style, boy.
Oh, shit.
Reggie done studied on the streets. Oh, come on. Oh, you quick, but I'm quick. Watch my feet.
Oh, come on with it.
I'm gonna come on with it.
Hey,
Ladies and gentlemen, me and Reggie want to send one out to a very special lady in the house tonight. Loving you is easy, cause you're beautiful. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Reggie?
Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Boxing, number one, is skill. It's all about skill, basically. When you come to real boxing, I'm not talking about no Sylvester Stallone shit. That shit they show on TV, that's bullshit. When you start talking about real boxing take real skill. Okay?
Brought in some big guys in here. You beat them all.
It ain't only about being big. You gotta have skills, son.
tear at the moment, unbeaten 7-0. Last 4 fights haven't gone the distance. Ken Ashback definitely needs a bit of a kickstart to his career. All right, that's what's going up next. Let's throw it down to your MC to get this one underway. Let's hear from Thomas Tribe.
Let's first welcome to the ring from England, Ken Ashback.
Okay, Ashback come to the ring, y'all.
The Chiefs and owners with boxing and golf and Vladimir Klitschko. What an opportunity here for a fighter we know well. He's got real personality. And once upon a time, the sort of sparkling amateur talent that we thought might make him a world champion. It's never quite worked out that way for Ken Ashback. He's been erratic, he's moved about. He hasn't provided the best of himself at times, but he has ability, and he still has time at 32. And this is a big, big chance for him. Massive chance, but he's got to find the form of his life. I've been saying all week he's got to resort back to the skills he showed us in the amateurs. Terrific pedigree, a very good fighter, but he's going to have to absolutely fight out his skin this evening because Tatsumi is very good. And now let's welcome to the ring from Japan, Hayato Tatsumi.
Here come Tatsumi coming to the ring.
Wax on, wax off, breathe in, breathe out, wax on, wax off.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Ambassadors. That is this the latest star from the wonderful fighting country of Japan, who have a real conveyor belt. Last month on the zone in New York, we saw the skillful southpaw Rito Tatsumi continue his early education. Now, a big brother Hayato, who is slightly further down the track. He's 7-0. He's been in with some decent names already, and he's looking the part. Darren.
Yeah, he's very good. He really is. He does everything really well, really commits to the shots. He doesn't waste much at all.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Biggest walks you got. He walks you, unfortunately, make a mistake, and he'll fire with accuracy, as Darren said. He turns into every shot. But he is a big fan, and he has to be. But Ashback has shown some fantastic skills. But the constant movement of pressure from this guy will constantly give you is always going to be a worry.
Yeah, for Ashback, it's a tough ask, a long way from home. Now this 26-year-old is a man in a hurry, with momentum and some real class. Enjoy it. Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 10 rounds in the super featherweight division. Brought to you by Esports World Cup and the General Entertainment Authority GM. With Frank Warren for Queensberry, Eddie Burke for Matchroom Boxing, Spencer Brown for Gold Star Promotions, The Ring Magazine, and Stella. In association with Whtye Promotions. Along with They're great sponsors. STC, Katia, SNB, Arena Fitness Innovation, and the Mike Tyson Boxing Club. A big thanks to those great sponsors. Section 5, the Saudi Boxing Commission. President Hossein Mohan, supervisors, Joel Campuzano, and Mary Jean Kubin. The judges are Noah.
Turkey out, she be throwing some nice boxing events, though. I ain't even gonna lie.
Who's your favorite fighter of all time?
Roberto Duran. Hands of Stone, Roberto Duran.
Introducing to first, fighting out of the blue corner, he comes to the ring wearing beige with green and weighed in officially at 131.9 pounds. Coming to us from Leeds, West Yorkshire, England, he proudly represented Great Britain at the 2016 Olympics and now as a professional.
Asphalt kind of remind me of Amir Khan a little bit.
One draw with 5 of his 13 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kez Ashford.
Well, Aspect might get the knockout.
Out of the red corner, he comes to the ring wearing white with red and gold and weighted the same as his opponent, 131.9 pounds. Anyway, from
See what happened to Edgar Berlanga.
he had a stellar amateur career, becoming a youth world champion, and now as a proud Ring Magazine ambassador, he is undefeated as a professional with 7 wins. 4 of his 7 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Hayato Tsutsumi.
Boxers who receive my instructions in dressing rooms. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck to both of you.
Another important match up here. Japan's undefeated and fast rising 26-year-old now, Hayato Tsutsumi. And he's in with Britain's talented underachiever, Kez Ashford.
Okay, Ashford versus Tsutsumi, first round.
The career is coming off that decent enough draw with Levi Giles, but this is a whole different experience. Can the Yorkshireman deal with the occasion and the chance? He's a standout amateur. He's a 17-fight professional now. He's got plenty that Tsutsumi hasn't got. That Tsutsumi hasn't.
Good left, good right by Ashford.
Doesn't do a lot wrong. That's what's impressed me. Very economical. When he lets his shots go.
Tsutsumi ain't through nothing yet.
Don't waste much. You see there, just that little look at him for about 30 seconds, and now he's on the
Good body shot by Tsutsumi. Good right to the body.
He's got to be busy with that, trying to unsettle the rhythm of Tsutsumi.
Ashford has to be a constantly moving target. I don't think when he'll go too far back in 2 lines, maybe get himself into trouble. But a step back and 2 left and 2 mid right.
Okay, I see Tsutsumi trying to work the body in the first round.
Just not allowing Tsutsumi to set himself. You're walking down, waiting to make a mistake, and then fire up and catch bumpers right down the line.
Good jab by Ashford. That was a quick right jab.
He'll be looking to counter from the outside. He's a box of tricks at his very best.
Okay, Tsutsumi trying to walk Ashford down. Tsutsumi got some fast hands too.
So important. See a beautiful, well-timed uppercut there. He didn't get full punches on the shot, but still, he will be punished. He was all there in the front foot.
Another good right jab by Ashford. Another good body shot by Tsutsumi. Another good body shot by Tsutsumi. The body shot looked like it hurt the ass, hurt Ashfaq a little bit.
Good style from their World Youth Champion Ashfaq and Olympian back in 2016. So much promise, but 9 years old, he's got to deliver. He's got 3 defeats on the record. And although the underdog here, this could turn his career around, but body work from Satsumi, who really drives those shots.
The body work about Satsumi.
Yeah, a good rhythm to that one. So that from Satsumi. Don't load it up. Make sure you get that proper turn to the left hook and the right hand as well, to the head.
He commits to it, doesn't he? But he never telegraphs it. No signs, no shows with the work.
Okay, good combination about Satsumi.
In this first round, back from Ashfaq, who's had 1 or 2 glimpses in the opener.
Good left, good right by Satsumi.
Satsumi is looking very impressive.
That was a good fill out round for Ashfaq and Satsumi.
Ishmael Salas, one of the best trainers in the business. He's been around forever, worked with David Hay and others, plenty of Brits. But he's in the corner of Whtye Satsumi, this 26-year-old.
Okay, beginning of the second round.
Ambassador from Japan. Fight number 8. He's undefeated and 4 knockouts already.
Let's see if they both gonna let their hands go more.
The second-ball mover from Leeds, who's got lots of ability.
Swing and a miss by Satsumi and Ashfaq.
A performance that really springs his career forwards. He's 32 now, Ashfaq. His size, these body shots from Satsumi early.
Good right hand by Ashfaq. Ashfaq can land the right hand onto Satsumi. He just ain't throwing it enough. Ooh, good right body shot by Satsumi. Ooh, good right hand by Satsumi. It stumbled Ashfaq back.
Really is a tough ask this already for Kes Ashfaq, who's been blessed with power 5 knockouts on the.
Oh no, this might be a short night for Ashfaq.
He's got rolling forward with intelligence and working the body and head very nicely. Ashfaq has been down a few times.
Another good right hand. Good exchange by Satsumi and Ashfaq.
Yeah. So he's getting that from the outside of Satsumi, as he does there.
I think the problem is he's got to take risks here, Ashfaq, because Satsumi.
Ashfaq is fighting off his back foot a lot. That was a good combination right there by Ashfaq.
Consistently do it.
He's got 4 he's doing. He's got to find a way out straight after. Hold your feet. You're going to miss the response. You don't want to have.
Satsumi cutting that ring off though on Ashfaq. Good body shot again by Satsumi. Ashfaq don't like them body shots by Satsumi. Another good body shot by Satsumi.
Who's planting his feet, getting power and leverage into
Another body shot by is they gonna call that a knockdown? Oh, they called that a knockdown. That body shot by Tatsumi at the end of the round, they called that a knockdown. They ruled that a knockdown.
I think it's the right hand at the temple. I think he's looking to roll up there. The boy should have pushed him over a little bit.
Get that right to the temple was a beautiful shot. Amir Khan has just taken his place at ringside, right behind us, and he was nodding in approval of this Hayato Tsutsumi, who looks like he could sparkle in this super featherweight division. Early days, of course, but a decent test against Kent Ashback, who is a star amateur himself. Now he's still has positions as a coach, taking this opportunity. And he's taking the punches of Tsutsumi.
Certainly shows you, he's still been very exciting about throwing loads and loads of shots. That's with the speed and the shot selection and the accuracy and the pressure on the front. Another beautiful one to put in the waistband.
Getting in the third round. Aspect gotta let his hands go. Good right hand again by Tsutsumi. Another good body shot by Tsutsumi.
He's getting controversial at times. He calls for fights. He's moved around gyms and stuff, but he's all over it.
Aspect down again.
And he is taking a second count, and it's all getting harder, and it's getting hard early.
That's 2 knockdowns for Tsutsumi. In the middle of the third round, that's another knockdown by Tsutsumi. There's 1 minute to go in the third round. Is Tsutsumi gonna go in for the stoppage? Look like Tsutsumi going in for the stoppage. They stopped it.
Dude, now did you at least pinch the bitch?
He's going places. He's going to be tough to beat. So much promise. I just love everything about him. As I say, he's economical. He doesn't waste anything. When he
That was a quick stop. You could tell though. You could tell Aspect legs was gone though. When Tsutsumi caught him with them couple of shots in the beginning of the third round. He went in there and got the stoppage.
A real talent. It's incredible because they fast-tracked him already. His debut was 8 rounds. His first fight was 12 rounds. So I don't think he's going to be long.
That's what Adelaide should have did against Hogovich when he had him stop that last fight. But that's what he needed, a stoppage. Sumi knew he was hurt too. He knew Adelaide was hurt. I mean, not Adelaide. Look at that. Got him on the ropes.
He's only going to get better. That's frightening.
Aspect
Tatsumi's corner.
Yeah, aspect. He ain't like them body shots. I seen when he caught that first body shot, he slowed down in the first round.
Jamie Coleman and the Econo behind us all very, very impressed. And he's excited to
There was some accurate punches too by Tatsumi.
He's chosen a pretty good ring ambassador there.
Yeah, I think he has it.
Yeah, Tatsumi knew he was hurt. Just let loose on him.
He's a menace.
Ref, stop.
You got knocked the fuck out.
And look at it. He could be going all the way, this fella. Good fight next week. Great domestic tussle. Jack Rafferty and Mark Chamberlain. Cannot wait for that.
Oh, Jack Rafferty and Mark Chamberlain fight next week. Rafferty and Chamberlain, August 23rd, Saturday on the Zone. Okay.
And can he take Rafferty's unbeaten?
Might do a watch party for that.
Ready to get through on the night of the 16th. Hayato Tatsumi by third round stoppage, Thomas. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time. 2 minutes 8 seconds.
2 minutes and 8 seconds. Round 3.
Stops the contest. Therefore, your winner by way of technical knockout, still undefeated, and
by knockout.
Japan, Hayato Tatsumi.
Hayato Tatsumi. 8-0, 5 KOs.
He's moronic, intelligent, clever, and he's got a brother who's almost as good, maybe even better. Wow.
Boxing, number one, is skill. It's all about skill, basically. When you come to real boxing, I'm not talking about no Sylvester Stallone shit. That shit they show on TV, that's bullshit. When you start talking about real boxing take real skill. Okay?
Brought in some big guys in here. You beat them all.
It ain't only about being big. You gotta have skills, son.
Okay, we about to get ready for the next fight, y'all.
And he's just been blown away there by Hayato Tatsumi. So many great fighters, world level fighters coming out of Japan, and he's on his way to being a world level fighter. It'll be interesting to see how quick they fast track him in 2026. But that man right there, 8-0 in his last 4 fights.
This is for my grandfathers, my grandmothers, my father, my mother, Curly, my 3 brothers, last but not least, Snubby.
Mr. McNeely, what was it that you have told your son?
And last but not least, Medfield.
What is it that you've...
That nonsense, because it was starting to butt heads. Oh. Tyson with a left hook, a right uppercut, down goes McNeely.
Ball versus Goodman next.
He wears people down, makes them work. You struggle to find many fitter fighters in the UK.
Jack Rafferty gets the job done. Jack Rafferty proves why he's a beast.
August the 16th, live on the Zone, moves the Itauma takes on Dillian in Riyadh. But on the other part, we have world featherweight champion Nick Ball taking on Sam Friedman. And I'm here in Liverpool today to speak to Nick, meet him, and see how preparations have been going. We can't really go up too many weight divisions because of our height. Yeah. But is that something you're planning on? Maybe jumping up 1 or 2 divisions going forward?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that either, yeah. You know, the opportunity to come up a super feather to fight for the world title, I'd 100% do that as well. How do you see the fight going, Nick? You know, it's a hard one, because you don't really know. And no one really knows until the bell goes, but, you know, first round, highlight reel KO'd, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, that'd be nice, but sometimes it doesn't always go to plan, but that'd be nice, yeah, nice explosive knockout.
So the plans are going like that,
Yeah.
and that's important as well, and it's exciting, not just the win place, but the keep that kind of, building the family base.
Yeah.
So I love it, saying,
But look exciting, yeah, and make people want to tune in and watch it, and even for the promoters, the people who are funding it, yeah, they want exciting fights on, and people are coming out, aren't they? Spending money on tickets, so we're gonna put it on for them.
Follow your favorite teams and competitions from over 500 leagues and cups with instant updates so you'll never miss a big moment. Get even more from your daily destination for sport.
Really good stuff from the Kingdom Arena here. We are at the Avian Arena, right next to the Kingdom Arena, where we are expecting a really good main event. Dillian Whyte versus Moses Itauma, all part of the Esports World Cup Fight Week. And it isn't just boxing on the zone as well. We have quite a lot of Italian football coming your way too.
At the zone, it's game. This season, get into voting rule. Derby days like no other, where football is baked in Europe's toughest division. Plus, highlights from La Liga and Bundesliga. And really iconic moments with FIFA Plus. All in one place all season long. Watch now on The Zone.
Yeah, we do love our Italian football. I grew up with Italian football. I know this man likes a bit of football as well. We won't talk about the fact he supports Chelsea. We'll leave that alone. The Club World Cup, which was all on the zone. But Italian football is good, isn't it? What's your thing?
Yeah, but it's Juventus, and the reason being, and they've fallen off a little bit the last few seasons, but Joe Calzaghe's a big Juve supporter, so I've sort of adopted them as my Italian team. But yeah, I mean, we all grew up watching it, didn't we?
We did, we certainly did. And it isn't just Italian football as well. We have the exclusivity to National League. I was lucky enough to do the final at Wembley, someone just gone, and that was magnificent as well. 52,000 in there for Southend versus Oldham. Gone, National League, who'd you take?
Well, I'm from Barnet. Barnet have just got promoted, so they're in League 2 now. So I kept a keen eye on them in the National League. But Bournemouth, a good friend of mine, Luke Garrard, he's the manager of Bournemouth, so they drew today 3-3, and they've got a good team, and he's a great manager, one to watch for the future, for sure.
Can we to the final, Wembley? You're going to come to the final with me at Wembley?
I'm there, of course I'm there.
Of course he's there, of course he's there. There's so much on the zone as well, including all of this boxing coming away in the next few weeks. So much. Remember Belfast National Stadium will be the magnificent setting as well. We've got Paddy Donovan versus Lewis Crocker for that one. I mean, look at all that coming on your way. Then there's an exciting heavyweight shootout in Sheffield. Dave Allen takes on Arsenal Bet Black Rudolph. Later that night, Jaron Boots Ennis is. Well, I'm jumping ahead there, aren't I? Jaron Boots Ennis takes on Usman Lehman. And looking ahead to November, we return to Riyadh for Night of the Champions at Ring 4, headline by David Benavidez versus Anthony Yarde, and so much more as well. Devin Haney versus Brian Norman. Make sure you check out the DAZN platform. Loads of boxing coming your way. All right, up next here, my Nick Ball is set to defend his featherweight world title against unbeaten Sam Goodman, and Hannibal's first defense in the WBA division. Carl Frampton pulled up with the wrecking ball in Liverpool.
Tell me, before we even talk about the fight, I want to know about Liverpool and what the city means to you.
It means everything to me, because that's where I'm from, that's where I grew up, so yeah, it's everything to me, and I've been started off here, my whole career, and, I always said I was going to be world champion and have a main event fight here, and I've done that, and the city got behind me. So yeah, I feel like anyone who's watching me gets behind me because it's interesting. It's my type of style. What they like watching, you know, to get the money's worth for.
But like building, you know, a fan base in the small hall shows and going that route to fighting your last two fights have been here. Can you tell me a wee bit about what the atmosphere and stuff was like?
It's crazy, yeah. The first one, coming back as a world champion, defending there for the first time, it was mad. It was a mad feeling. I was in the changing rooms, obviously focused, warming up, and then when I come out to the ring walk, the crowd was all, you know, squeaking and shouting, videoing like that, and then it was a mad feeling for me. It was like these are all here for me.
So let's fight against Sam Goodman. How are you feeling going into it?
Feeling good, yeah. Feeling ready to go. Third time back in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, so I'm looking forward to getting back out there, yeah, and putting another good performance.
And what do you think about him as an opponent?
I'm not really too sure until I get in there with him. The main thing now, he's unbeaten, so he's not going to want to get beat, is he? He's going to come and try and take what I've got, and I'm not going to let it happen. So it's going to be interesting.
How do you see the fight going, Nick?
It's a hard one, isn't it? Because you don't really know. And no one really knows until the bell goes, but you know, first round highlight reel KO would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would be nice, but sometimes it doesn't always go to plan, but that'd be nice, yeah, nice explosive knockout.
Speaks well, doesn't he? Nick Ball, current champion, busy champion as well, which is what we don't really see in boxing. That's a great choice, isn't it, coming towards us. As you can see, as it does creep towards me, you'll notice that Darren Barker is gone. He's been replaced by Frank Warren and Andy Lee. I was going to put you on the spot, Frank, and ask you, is he your favourite fighter? But you've got so many, but he must be one of your favourite fighters, Nick Ball.
Certainly is, and he's one of the most exciting fighters, that's for sure. One of the most exciting fighters in the world.
Yeah. What I did say there is so true, isn't it? He's one of the champions that always fights. And it's not like he's blowing guys out in 2 or 3 rounds, he's blowing 10 and 12 rounds, but he always stays busy, doesn't he?
He's been very, very active, and every fight he has had, he's improved, and he delivers. He delivers what the fans want, he delivers all angles, he delivers unbelievable commitment. And the injury he's got inside in it is just something else. He is, for me, I believe he's the best in his weight division.
And that's a good weight division as well. Hopefully, if it comes to this one, we can get some unification fights. Britain's only belt world champion. There's a lot of pressure on him to keep that belt, right? I mean, because we don't have anyone else. It's just him right now.
He's carrying the torch, but he's deserving of it. His performance and stuff been phenomenal. He was brought onto the scene when he beat Isaac Lowe on the Fury White undercard. Yeah, he's just gone from strength to strength to strength to strength. And then, like Frank said, it's his friendly style. You can't help but enjoy his fights. Every time he brings it, he comes forward, he's aggressive, and there's a lot of skill behind it, not just brute strength and aggression. There's a lot of skill and nuance behind it.
You've taken him here a couple of times, Frank. You've taken him to Liverpool as well, where he's a big ticket seller. He always seems to push the numbers there. Have you been impressed with his last couple of performances?
Yes, I have. And it's not just an aggressive, on top of your fighter. He's actually he's a very good defensive fighter. He slips punches, he moves back. He's very economical in some ways. But every fight is improved. He's in with an undefeated fighter with me today with Yossi, and Yossi's coming up a weight. But I think it's going to be a bit of a grapple fight. It's Mike Tyson. It's a small version of Mike Tyson. Slip inside, hook, and go to the body and head. He's phenomenal.
It's the perfect nickname, isn't it? Sometimes you look at these fighters and think, where does this nickname come from? Wrecking Ball. It's just perfect for him because that's exactly what he is as well. But as you say, Frank, he maybe doesn't get enough credit for the boxing ability. It isn't just straight lines. It does come and dip left and right, and he really does create those angles to cause problems.
He does. He makes you pay if he miss. Yeah. He's. I love watching him. I could watch him all day, all night long. He's just a very, very exciting fighter. He's our only world champion at the moment, which he'll be very proud of.
What kind of problems do you think Sam Goodman can pose? If you look at the weight, he's clearly 3 or 4 inches taller. I mean, he's probably going to have the reach advantage. Is that the problems he can cause?
He's big at the weight. He'll have maybe a bit of size. In the clinches, maybe he'll be able to be a bit stronger. But I've watched his style, and I hate to say this, it's almost tailor-made for Nick Ball because he's aggressive himself. He comes forward, he looks for a fight. So Nick Ball won't have to go chasing him, and he leaves his chin up in the air a little bit, Sam Goodman. And that's probably the worst thing you can do against Nick Ball.
Your job for Nick, I guess, and he's going to always be knocking on your door, Frank, this is Goodman now making his way. Your job finally, Frank, is to always give Nick the next best fight, the next biggest fight. You know, he wants a certain Japanese monster called Inoue. Is that even on the cards if he comes through here safely?
If he comes through here, there's a real distinct possibility it happening. And I really want it to happen because I believe he will give Louis a lot of problems, and I fancy he could beat him.
It's the fight we want to see, though, isn't it? We want to see the best versus the best. And you almost want to see that style against Inoue, wouldn't you?
You would, and it'd bring out the best of both of them.
Yeah.
You know, Inoue, he is the monster. He has shown slight vulnerabilities recently. And if anyone can get to him, winding the ball, but it's still a big task.
I love it. Wrecking Machine versus the monster I see. How's Moses? Have you gone backstage to see Moses?
Yeah, well, and Eric's, you know, he's a pretty relaxed spring, especially for his age, a very relaxed guy. He's got his composure there, and he's just got to make sure he gets to the ring and maintains that, because that's what he's going to be all down. You know, I think it's a big mental thing in this fight as well. And he seems that in his last few fights, he's got that, you know, he's got a real good mindset, and he does have command of his emotions. And I'm really thinking in this fight.
Jeff Brennan, enjoy those two fights as much as you can. But that is the main event. Achievable is coming up next. It's Nick Ball versus Sam Goodman in defense of that WBA featherweight strap. Let's go down to Adam Smith and tell him the tape.
Thanks, Sammy. Frank Warren absolutely loves this guy, Nick Ball. And certainly most of the nation back home in Britain, but in Australia, they're all behind Sam Goodman. 22-0, and that one draw, which was controversial for Nick Ball. 20-0 for Sam Goodman. This is what World Championship Boxing is all about. Styles should blend brilliantly. It should be high octane action. Let's get them to the ring. Thomas Driver. Live worldwide on DAZN. Let's now welcome to the ring our co-main event participants. First, the challenger from Australia, Sam Goodman. Well, it's a glass walk to the ring for the Australian Sam Goodman, who's hitting as a toe rag of a child, always getting into fights. He's dedicated his life to his craft since the age of 10 when a rugby league injury by chance took him into boxing. He's 26, he's had a nightmare time recently with cuts and missed opportunities, but this Darren Barker is the Carpe Diem moment. Of course it is. He's got everything in the ring. Sees the day, as you say. A very good fighter. I think he says exactly what he does. Exactly what he says he's going to do in this fight. We're in for a real whapper. And now let's welcome the defending world champion from England, Nick the Wrecking Ball. From the famous hunting town of Kirby, 6 miles northeast of Liverpool. Who gave us the great Paul Hodgkinson and the brilliant John Conte. Here's Britain's only male world champion. Massive favourite in the fan zone. It's all action. It's fabulous to watch. And in the last year and a half, Barry, he's become one of the best in the business.
Well, he's the busiest world champion in the business, that's for sure. He's not just strength and working and pressure. His feet around the target are fantastic. He handles that you have an escape route, he jumps on you again for the second phase. This is more than just a bully, it's a thoughtful conduct.
Value for money. Big value for money is an understatement. Don't go anywhere. Pitbull fights are most watched television. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a battle of the undefeated. 12-round schedule for the WBA Featherweight Champ.
Let's get ready to rumble!
And the General Entertainment Authority, GIA, with Frank Ward for Queensberry, Eddie Hurt for Matchroom Boxing, Spencer Brown for Gold Star Promotions, Debris Magazine, and Stella, in association with No Limit Boxing, along with their great sponsors, STC, Kadia, SNB, Arena Fitness Innovation, and the Mike Tyson Boxing Club. A big thanks to those great sponsors. Sanctioned by the Saudi Boxing Commission, President Jose Mohan, Supervisors Joel Campuzano, and Mary Jean Lukuban, along with the World Boxing Association, President Gilberto Mendoza Jr., Supervisor Alfredo Mendoza. The three judges assigned, scoring on a 10-point must system, will be Enrico Licini of Italy, Michel Maxiuta of Belgium, and Jose Roberto Torres of Puerto Rico. Our referee in charge, third man in the ring, will be Mark Colloy of the United States. Introducing to you first the challenger. Fighting out of the blue corner, he comes to the ring wearing maroon trunks with gold and weighing in officially at 125.1 pounds. Coming to us from Albion Park, New South Wales, Australia, he brings an undefeated record with 20 wins. 8 of those 20 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, ranked number 4 by Ring Magazine, please welcome the undefeated challenger, Sam Goodman! And his opponent across the ring, he is the defending world champion. Fighting out of the red corner, he comes to the ring wearing black with purple and weighted officially at 126 pounds. Hailing from Liverpool, England, he is undefeated with 22 wins, 1 draw, 13 of his 22 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, ranked number 3 by Ring Magazine, and tonight, in his third world title defense, here is the relentless, reigning and defending WBA Featherweight Champion of the World, Nick the Wrecking Bull!
Okay, gentlemen, we've already gone over the rules of the dressing. I want you to obey my commands at all times. Most importantly, protect yourself at all times. Punches in this up will be considered illegal. Punches in this area and up will be considered to be choking one with touch gloves. Let's go to work.
Battle of the unbeaten 43 wins between Sam Goodman and Nick Bull, who defends his crown for a third time. The famous old WBA 9-stone title. Ruben Olivares, Alexis Arguello, Barry McGuigan, who adore my waters again, Juan Manuel Marquez, who will have many Mexican boxing lovers, and his own Carl Frampton, who's, of course, on your wall back home, Barry Jones.
Look, he's actually on my wall. Not a picture, the real Francis.
It's a great name. It's a serious name.
Single Pedro, little body big for the whole time. You can go on forever, but you know, which is just this top of the team.
That's the right hand there from Goodman, just chopping down the shot. That's what he's going to have to do, obviously. I think we've seen before in the past. The time is the body well, but he'll shoot through the middle, lovely screw shots. And once he gets in his rhythm and pace, it's hard to pin down and stop.
What he does so well, Paul, he stays short, he gets lower. He's not afraid to get lower, and it's such a hard target to hit. But one thing with Goodman, he won't shy away from it. You won't get caught in panic. You won't be able to fire back.
Nice shot though from Nick Ball. Everything going so well. So smoothly really for Ball of late, and he's growing in confidence. The 28-year-old Sam Goodman up in weight, up in class. This is the real test. He was better fight in a way, but he got cut. Inspired by Brad Stratton. There's a stay ahead of Nick Ball, so there's inside information, and Goodman trying to go to Ball's body. Good first round here.
Yeah, really good first round. Some really good work from Nick Ball a moment ago, showing us really, really good variation. I think keys to victory, what we just see from Goodman about 30 seconds ago. Keeping it long, keeping Ball at range, using your feet like he did there, but he has to fire back with a counter.
When Ball landed with that right hand, because he dips so low, it's almost like a fate, and he threw that right hand over the top.
Good jabs from Sam Goodman, but he does leave his chin a little bit up in the air. Andy Lee was saying that earlier. He's going to have to be careful. Nick Ball wins those right hands in like that.
His knees there, Barry, through right hand, lovely shot.
But how quick gets from A to B. Look how fast his feet are. Oh, you're out of range, he's short, but he feels safe, and all of a sudden, he's right on you.
And he's using his physical strength as well early, just to remind Goodman who's the natural featherweight here, and that's the man from Merseyside.
Yeah, jab key. Absolutely key for Goodman. You have to be so busy with that shot. No swapping, no science, no shows of that jab.
Good body shot from Goodman. Not overwrought here. Really fancies this. Knows this is the opportunity. Body shots from Ball, who's just got to be kicked back. Detracting. Take him out of his rhythm.
We used to say to me, why can't you be like other people? Really good start. Get the upper cut off, get your jab off well. The right hand's working really well on it. Just keep doing what you're doing. Hitting your punches the way you're doing, it's nice. The right hook to the body, the left hook to the body, let's start putting them in as well. You want to switch up your body attack. It helps set up that little train to the left hook you'll be going on with. It's good. All the same, jabs working well, the fast right hands out the blue are working well, overhand or straight, working at the body, the upwards working well. So just keep it nice and tight the way you do it, keep it missing. It's a great start.
Paul Stevenson, excellent trainer from the Everton Red Triangle Club, and was really impressed with Nick Ball's start. But I think the Australians were pleased with Sam Goodman, who at 26, 2 years younger, in those maroon and gold, gets his first world title opportunity. It's a big jump up in levels as well as weight.
Yeah, they will be happy because he got busy with the jab, he showed no respect to Ball. Footwork was good, and he built from that now. So you get demonstrating very good footwork there. The fundamentals, the place of Goodman, very, very good.
I think you don't lose too solid, but everything
It's a work from Goodman though. 8 knockouts in those 20 weeks yet to taste defeat, and that's what Nick Ball was slightly worried about. A bit of ripping around the nose for the man from Liverpool as well.
You see the highlights at the end of the first round there. Flash ahead, he's swelling to the right side of the ball.
And that's important, Goodman. So when you do get close, to try and push Ball back and try to just get your chest to chest and he can't work away.
But he's got that jab, hasn't he? And the physical advantages, even though he's come up in weight, Ball's always having to punch upwards now. He got 5'2", 5'2.5".
And those touches upwards are so hard to defend against. They really are.
Does that well, doesn't he? Missing a right hand, through that left hand through the middle, and then follow it through with a right hand up ball. But this is positive from Goodman. I like this. I like where he's positioned. I like the fact he's able to move back and forward out of range, back into range. The jab's been busy.
Yep, and the footwork's good as well. And the body shots are landed from Goodman. It's a decent start from the challenger. But Nick Ball
Well, he's got so much in the locker, hasn't he? Experience, seasoning, and real momentum in the last year and a half. It's going to be good, this.
It will be. Look, again, when he lets his hands go, you really see the variation of the overall. So impressive it is that the shots cost him everything. You see that, and so unorthodox. It's really is. Then he's coming in with the left hand, almost from a southpaw stance. But again, I like the footwork. I really do. You know, it's remaining disciplined. It's still very early. Goodman positioning himself really well in the ring.
You can't try and get that uppercut in the papers and try and go ball onto it. It's a bit of a risk because the way ball fires his shots over the top. Did you see that the left hand just turn the body back and really whip the shot through?
That's perfect. Obviously from Goodman. It's to make Paul fall short, 5 out the counter. Simple stuff.
Switching already as well. Big ball, southpaw to orthodox.
Yeah, I'd like to see 2 phases. Instead of just double jab with the Nick ball, then you can follow the right hand. He's just falling short of the first phase of attack.
Meanwhile, so many fighters around ringside. Let's get over to Emily Olsen, who's got Lawrence and Coley about the main event.
Well, we've been very much enjoying the undercard. The main fight is well on its way. Tell us your final thoughts on how it all goes down tonight.
I think it's going to be an interesting excitement. I believe Moses might be a little bit too sharp for him and get him in the middle part of the fight once they both got used to each other. I think the combination punching and the angles would be a bit too much for Dillian, and that'll be that.
We're going to find out shortly. Enjoy.
Lawrence and Coley, fresh off that victory 4 weeks ago. The injury, though,
yeah, I mean, look, you got the job done, didn't he? Well, considering it was a talk bicep, I believe. That's a nightmare. So he's going to be out the ring for a while. This is a real headache. He just wants momentum after a good win.
Sam Goodman's had problems with momentum with those cut eyes, the injuries, the inactivities. He's lost a lot of money. He was having trouble even feeding the dogs and getting food in the house at times.
Yeah.
It's been a tough road for him. The 26-year-old has got to be back now in Australia from New South Wales, and they really fancy this is the time to crown another world champion from down under. Can you do it?
Right hand there, lovely little thing on the shoulder there for Goodman. Sure, right hand left hook. See, it might take you a while to get used to the pressure from Raw, but what you do, if you can time it coming in, especially with the neat skills that Goodman has, have success, and he has to listen to things.
Your favourite down right hand though from Nick Paul, and the gut shot is out of Goodman after all that decent work, one shot. Just trying to get
I think those wild lead hooks are really going to favour Nick Paul. I think he's got to step in behind the jab to the body. I think, as I say, double it up. The footwork's so sharp with Goodman early on.
really good work from Sam Goodman, who settled well. He came into the ring quickly. He's been a calm and cool customer who believes he's going to get the job done.
Don't get me wrong, he's taken a lot of the gloves though, Nick Paul.
Especially for rather than jumping, I think that works every time. So I think the fight's got to be under pressure all the time. Just let them have the right to forward, give a shout or action.
Eye-catching there. Goodman response, trying to keep his shape.
Yeah, that is so important, the face, the shape. Don't offer any openings. Yeah, look at the right hand over the jab. When you see that lead hand at ball, you see he does keep it low at times, so there is the right hand there if you can miss and avoid the jab of ball.
And we've been saying all week, if you can touch ball back, how effective the ball pretty much the right thing there for Goodman. Stop the work there at ball.
It's swelling under the left eye of Nick Paul as well as the top bump on the forehead. It's the uppercut that he will try and get into a man, but good lucky now with the jabs and the body shot. Correct.
Yeah, they're keeping it to range. Keeping him short of the body shots, then he got back on the jab, keeping Nick Paul where he wants him.
Stepping twice, double jab right, and I'm not repeat myself, but falling short of the first shot. Go again.
Just step in the hands go back to his toes.
Excellent round for the challenger. Setting nicely. Oh, we're back in Riyadh for this huge show on November the 22nd. Ready for the Night of Champions live on the zone. It's a stacked card, maybe the card of the year. Unmissable fights, including David Benavidez against Anthony Yardimanidi against Brian Norman Jr. And how about that? Let's talk about that, Barry.
He's not going to stop talking now.
It's absolutely stacked on our ultimate video on that as well. I cannot wait. So many great cards on Riyadh Season and Ring Magazine shows, and Sam Goodman has made an excellent start here to this challenge. I'm going to bring Andy Lee in. How are you seeing things, and especially from a trainer's point of view, which corner would you be happier to be in?
Right now, Sam Goodman's corner. I think you're doing a great job. Keep it going. Keep going to the body like you're doing. Keep your jab. Keep taking a little step back and leave ball lunging just like that. He started off for a ball, but he was using his jab. He's not respecting Goodman anymore. He's just trying to lunge in and trying to just win big shots. Goodman's too good for that. He's got to use his jab to get the distance, to step into range, and then let these big shots go.
Yes, playing into Goodman's hands right now. Those big lunging left hooks. He just takes the range there. He's just up there with the right hand though, but similar. That's just far too easy. The footwork is very impressive. So is that lead hand.
Tries to low jab, Nick Ball. He does that often to the body. But there's a relaxed feel about Sam Goodman and a confidence, a spring in his step. Almost round after round, he's realising that he belongs at this level.
I don't think he had so much success in the first round before. They just thought it's going to be an easy night. I mean, he comes a distance kick. He has something in his hands to get success. And he just underestimated Goodman.
I think Goodman would have watched the Vargas fight as well. There was the moments of Vargas when he kept it long and kept it disciplined.
That's right, Ray Vargas, very tall, of course, and then get that win over Ray Ford. The Ronnie Rios fight was pretty straightforward for Nick Ball. He had problems earlier against TJ Downey, though. At the M&S Bank Arena, Dr. Grits with Downey. This is what Nick Ball does.
He just gets going, doesn't he? He starts to find his distance and range.
It's also an extra shot, that's what he does. But you think I made him miss, he'll just sort of one more shot. He keeps having form all the time.
He's really holding his position well. Goodman, right hands, good inside from Nick Ball. He's waking up a little bit in this fourth round, but still more work to do. It's rather dragging from Ball at the moment.
There from Goodman as well, tucked in nice and tight, spinning off his left.
That was a lovely, simple 1-2 from Sam Goodman, and every time he does that, when he gets success, his corner are cheering him on. Lovely right hand, and body shot as well.
Takes a step back and it's clever.
Yeah, mix it up nicely. Good variation, boxing. He gets stuck in, but defensively sound.
Good work again from Goodman. Right back to Ball. Action hunting up into the fourth round. Really good work from the late title fight. On as we get ready for the main event. Caught up with Dillian Whtye a little earlier.
Well, Dillian Whtye, you are looking like the most relaxed man in the building. How are you feeling?
I'm good. Very good, thank you.
Listen, this fight, I know how hard you've trained for it. We've seen the shape of you. How much does it mean to win tonight for Dillian Whtye?
Everything, no, very good, must win. It's another most of the situations. So yeah.
You've been written off by many. You looking forward to proving the doubters wrong?
Yeah, you know, obviously, I still believe I've got a lot left in the game, and that's it. I'm not trying to prove anything different apart from myself, man.
Best of luck.
Cheers, God bless.
Not giving very much away as ever. Dillian, Whtye, calm and cool. And will he prove everybody wrong? Most are saying Moses Itauma, and maybe early, Dillian Whyte has other plans. Looks in phenomenal shape. That is next. But we've got business here in the 9-stone featherweight division. Third defense of the WBA title that Nick Rawls held in recent months and held triumphantly. Had to feed a bit of a ball at the start of this round. Although on Andy's card, I thought the fourth was close. I think Goodman would be quite happy. Edge down. I'll tell you what, it's close. It is, but starting to get a bit of a bruise now, a bit more aggressive with the feet ball. The way he's boxed already, Goodman, he could use that in his favour. Still wrecking balls. This is what he does. He can occasionally be outboxed, but he just rips up the engine, finds something, and it's the quality that goes with the attitude too. So he does jab those on the weapon with the technical ball. And getting through the middle now, big ball. Maybe he's not worried about the power of Sam Goodman, who's boxed well, but hasn't made a dent in the champion.
No, he's back to the balls and shooting. Goodman's bloody sharp again and together than uppercut.
Exactly what you said. I wouldn't throw the jab as you said to the body. I'd double it out, double jab to the body, then throw that right hand over the top.
Battle of the jabs in this fifth round. Ball looking for another right hand over the top. Goodman moving a bit more now.
See, you can whip that left hook now. Milton was on a little bit of a soft with the right. Not massively softly. I think now that even the left hook works.
Yeah, not as much room behind it now, is there?
Not just so this is avoiding punches, just use a different angle to throw the shot and also a different vision of the target as you are. And that's
Plenty of moments from the pair of them. How the judges see things as we close out the fifth round here.
It's like to see Goodman a bit busier here, filling the gaps with that jab. But neglect it, let it go, double it up. Bury it, head, body, but stay busy. The weight too long.
Sal brings that ball and makes a miss. A good work from Goodman. Decent feet. Lovely little burst there. And he goes back to southpaw, Nick Ball.
telegraphing our right hand there.
Body shot. Good work from Ball.
He gets it into combinations.
Snip and tuck these, right? He knows how to pace himself, but Dillian against Nick Ball is a whole other story.
That was a lovely right hand, wasn't it? But look, he screwed that left hand. He actually missed, but you just see the knees buckle slightly of Goodman. There was more pressure, wasn't there, Adam, that round from this man here?
Andy, your thoughts over the last couple of rounds, how things have changed a little?
So hard to score the last 2 rounds. I could easily see Sam Goodman getting those last 2 rounds. Honestly, I feel bad even writing down my scorecard here because they're so close.
Nick Ball. Listen, I'm very impressed with Sam Goodman. Even though he might have lost the last 2 rounds, he's not taken that much punishment. Yeah, he's had a couple of rocky moments, but he looks way fresher. And for me, look how big he is in that ring. He's filled out unbelievably since the weigh-in. And I think coming out of stretch, he's going to have a lot to say in this fight.
Thanks, Andy. He's got Nick up around on the guard, could be around the other way. Goodman is looking big in there, and for someone who's been campaigning at Super Bantam most of his career, this is really impressive for his first world title tilt. And Nick Ball has work to do, Barry.
Yes, sir. Andy is a real good point there because Nick Ball's whole thing, there's so much pressure on you in the early rounds, and by the time it gets to the halfway stage, you're exhausted, you're just looking to survive, and you're happy to rest when he is taking his rest. But if Goodman is still on that same energy, like he's not being competitive, and if Ball does slow slightly, he's going to be in trouble.
Surprised, I feel. Wouldn't be expecting it. Football, so good though. Really is. As he goes there, off the road, straight back to the centre of the ring, so impressive.
He's boxed really well in the first half of this. Sam Goodman, the challenger from New South Wales. Big ask. Nick Ball, a big favourite. You can see punches landing. There's not a lot in it. Jabs thrown of Goodman. Just ahead of the jab statistic. It's tight. It's close.
Until Ball take the rest.
Good body shot from Goodman again. Nick Ball just out of range. He's certainly not as settled as he has been in his previous defences.
No, he's up against a good guy who again, once you take your foot off the gas, he advances, and then when you come on to him, he takes a little half a step back to make space for throw shots. He's always looking to reply or be first.
The case of Goodman twice to a very good game plan.
Got the power though, Nick Ball, and he's got the relentless output of punches and the experience. So plenty in the locker to call on.
Opportunities right at first there. Goodman could work again though from Ball.
When he gets so low, you go to can't defend it.
Nice left hook Ball. Took a well, Goodman.
The heavier shots, Nick Ball.
Tough round to score.
Very tough. Really competitive this. Good to see at the halfway stage. Everybody else has got all of you back.
We are nearing the main fight, so tell us before it happens, how do you see this all playing out tonight?
It's an exciting fight, a crossroads fight between two very good fighters. Dillian is towards the end of his career now, and Moses is one of the most exciting heavyweight prospects of our time, I believe. And this is a stage where he gets to springboard himself, you know, and prove the ability that he really has.
Well, thanks for the compliment, but who's taking it home tonight?
I've got to sway with the younger man. I'm excited to see, you know, it's a great matchup, and we're going to see how it unfold, but, you know, I give the favourite to the younger man tonight.
We'll find out soon, thank you.
That's good that Holland's been around this week. Chris Eubank Jr. They're hanging out with Neymar in helicopters, but will be training hard for the rematch with Conor Ben, November the 15th, live on DAZN.
What an autumn and winter period it's going to come. Plenty few shows coming up. Good work from Nick Ball. He's holding his feet a little long there. Sam Goodman.
All level on Andy Lee's unofficial card. He gave the 6 to Goodman. Those last 3 rounds, they could have swung either way, the 3 judges. In case of what they like, the second half, Nick Ball's territory. This is where he begins to bring the engine into play and the pressure. And let's see if Sam Goodman can keep the technical boxing going, because it's so far so good.
Yeah, you could not grumble with that scorecard. If I'm honest, very, very close contest this. Better work from Ball, starting to put together now. just planting and holding his feet a little longer. If I'm honest, Goodman.
He did trouble Goodman a couple of rounds ago, didn't he, with a single shot ball? And he will believe that maybe he can knock out victory number 14, but he's never lost Sam Goodman in 20 fights. And he's not boxing like a guy who doesn't believe he's going to be taking this world title back to Australia.
Well, all the weight to the shot is certainly with Paul. Every time he does that with a shot, even if it doesn't make a dramatic effect against him, then you can see that there's a shot clear angle that he pushed it back. But who does the car visit the two?
Yeah, good right hand there. Good ball. That comes Goodman though. It's a nice left to the body and again.
Really nice work from Sam Goodman. He's a decent amateur. World Youth Championships he went to, and Australian Youth Champions, ringside tournaments. And this is quality.
Chelsea thought when he lets his hand to it, the outside says, like he's done in the past, get that semi-circle on the body, just take a little shift to the at different angles and go again.
4 5 shots there, head, body, head from Goodman. Just making Bull fall short again. Signs of frustration there from Bull. That's a right hand though.
He does, and he's done that a few times. He's also switched stances too. Really nice work there.
Again, when he dips though like that and throws those screw shots, they're very hard, almost impossible to defend against, unless you take a real step back. I see what he hasn't been able to do very often, Ball, is get Goodman on the ropes. He's had it, it's not as much as you think.
Look, here would be a good example. It'll just move back to the centre of the ring.
Still stalking though, big ball.
There you go.
Took him down. Wow. This is tantalizingly tight. Meanwhile, Joshua Whtye finishes his Queensbury run with a high-stakes showdown against the excellent Belgrade Stack Parker. All the action from Manchester's Co-op Arena. That's November the 1st. What a fight that was when we were sitting here in this very arena when he fought Calvin Smith. One of the best fights of the year. Absolute crack out of privilege to work on that one. And this is heating up nicely, isn't it? Evidence flowing, both handed patches of good work, good movement from Goodman, shooting a shot in ball. WBA World Featherweight title on the line here. The champion, Nick Ball. Have the judges got him in front, or they preferring the jabs and the technical ability of Sam Goodman. Ball just squeaking it on Andy's card. Andy, that's bringing you in. Very, very hard to separate them. Very competitive fight.
I just gave that last round to Nick Ball because some of the more eye-catching shots, but it was very effective work from Sam Goodman. So hard to call these rounds, it could be either way. It could be either those last 3 or 4 rounds. But let's start from Ball here. We'll watch you see Sam Goodman come straight back out. We kind of weather the early storm and he starts to do his effective work. I really like the body work from Sam Goodman throughout this fight. I think that's taking his toll on Nick Ball.
He seems to be executing that game plan to perfection, really good, but as best as he can. What would you be saying if you were Paul Stevenson in that red corner to Nick?
No big shots. Let big shots go ahead and go on. Start with your jab. Get your feints back going. He's loading up on big shots and he's taking it break, and that's when Sam Goodman picks up his activity. And then Goodman coming forward, look at the fourth jab shot. Oh, good body shot, bit low.
Come back well here, Goodman.
He's landing to the shots. I just think he's going. He's in straight lines, isn't he? He's forward and back in straight lines. And I just think in the past he was moving around the body a little bit more. And now just making Goodman's got a 2 with him then, and that's just ahead of him. He was going first.
First up to see Dillian on that Fury White huge night at Wembley. Stopping Isaac Lowe in 6 rounds. It's been a really great ride and run for Nick Ball. The guy top six at a very young age, but so too is Sam Goodman, and he's waited patiently for this chance, for this opportunity, and he's really taking it.
It's just not controlled the tempo like he usually does. Kickball.
This start makes it another really hard round to score again, doesn't it? You get a really good start ball, Goodman pretty much the rest of the round the boxing round ball, finishing the stronger. And then you tend to think, is it the heavier shot you're going to value more than the quantity?
Lovely jab though, was rocking Nick Paul's body back. You don't often see that. Feel like he's got to pin it into the corners a bit more, boys. Missing with wide hooks, it's good that just looks more measured.
Yeah, he missed it, I was just he threw it wide, but the footwork from Goodman was fantastic.
Again, so what's Collins spinning in the gap for that lead hand, that jab. That's up for good one. 4 shots.
Let's get over the net. He's got hands to Shiraz for this.
Well, here with hands and Shiraz, and we get closer and closer to the main event tonight. Moses Itauma, Dillian Whyte. How do you see this one?
Do you know what? It's a great fight for Moses. I was saying it reminds me of my fight against Dillian Williams, timing-wise, very similar. I feel like it's all there for Moses to take, but it's all about how much Dillian Whyte's on there.
Moses is doing it all so young as well. You must be impressed. He's stepping up at 20 years old.
Yeah, no, for sure. He's carrying the future of the heavyweight division on his shoulders. But what a man to do it.
Great to see you, Anton. Go and enjoy.
Cheers, there. Thank you.
So Shiraz, we're going to bring Andy Lee in. Is that one of your best training moments when he dismantled Edgar Berlanga out in New York? What a performance to come right back.
Phenomenal performance, devastating. And it was a statement, wasn't it? The new king of New York, Hamza Shiraz.
Yeah, fantastic, absolutely brilliant. Andy got a really buzzing stable. Andy Donovan, of course, in that huge fight, the rematch with Crocker for the world title, September the 13th of December. Winning a part of your stable, as well, and of course, Joseph Parker, who's here. And you, Andy,
Can't split the book. I think his fight is swinging in the favor of Sam Goodman at the moment. Just he's more effective with his work. Great footwork has gone inside. Good body shots. Ring generalship, you know? And fighting more consistently than in the spurts of before.
Discipline, not wasting much, not getting greedy, not getting carried away.
Sorry,
Who you got?
I got 4. I'm not by much. I would really have long to score because again it's quality and quantity and I just think I'm just going to have a wrong head. We're going to argue with
Three judges and research should go the full 12 rounds. Remember Nick Paul's recent fights happen. DJ Gurney and Roddy Rios, who's down a few times and retired after that fight. Good uppercut from Boys. Good late talker. Good shot. Just keep it to the plan.
Beautiful shot. Tucking up nicely here.
It's a good look here, ball.
Really good shot. Throws that uppercut fantastically well. Just settled well. Better Nick Paul. Very used to these areas in the fights where he's often had to work things out early. He's got a brilliant engine.
Just if you just move this guy like you've said, if I want to move his head, it's so much easier for him.
Beautiful work there.
He's looking to hold his feet a bit more, isn't he? Good movement.
Body shots back from Bolo. Another round where they both connecting each other. Fabulous featherweight. Tussle this.
But again, another round where Paul's hands started so strong, people coming back into it again.
Paul's laughing guy in the corner for Nick Paul, who's done some really good work in this, the 9th round.
He's just stopped any momentum, if you like, from the ball, from kicking his feet. Obviously, taking that half a step away and making Nick Paul fall short. It's just stopping him from fighting for you.
It's been great footwork tonight from
ball will end up over by time. Again, after that, how much you make a difference?
It's a really good match.
They stand right here at the end of that cup. They both stand for it. Oh, he cannot drop. I said, I don't want to go around. They were in the last ball. You didn't put that one to bed. I said, I use my three points. And you speak. Every time is wrong. You need something special, man. Do it. I'll tell you. You need a fucking tell you.
Well, that's really trying to jam up in the corner. There were a couple of fights last year. He saves the back at Espinosa. Big cheer over 10 rounds. But it's been a massive step up for Sam Goodman tonight. And one that he's taken well. How are the judges seeing it? Nick Ball, remember the defending champion, the WBA 9-stone crown on the line, the black and purple of Nick, the maroon and gold of Sam. And it's now around to Goodman on Andy's collar, which is twisting and turning Barry. I think you've got Nick Ball ahead, Darren.
Do you know what? I would agree with this. I feel I'm not being scored it round by round, but I feel my gut is edging towards Goodman.
And the statistics through 9 rounds are very, very close, really. I mean, how many punches Nick Ball has thrown? 170 landed, 64.
Speaking of corner, that screw shot in one time.
Yeah, nice combination from Nick Ball there. Gets them out really well as he needs to.
All she's done.
It's a 2-1-2 on the glass.
They're coming from unorthodox angles. The little pocket rocket with those uppercuts and the strength of determination. This is good from Nick Ball. And Sam Goodman just slightly one pace with the jab and the body works. Having a good step, but can he do something really different? And eye catching in these last 9 minutes.
You just see the difference when he holds his feet, Goodman. That allows Ball to land the shot, not in singles, but threes and fours. That really does catch the eyes of the judges.
Here we go. They say in the Australian corner. Doesn't look like he's feeling the pace, does it? Sam Goodman.
He's never seen the forward ball either.
And he landed the one shot there, didn't he? It was a flurry shot from Ball. He instantly landed the left hook.
Can you see just push Nick Ball back momentarily? First time in the fight, really. Sam Goodman. Don't often see that. Lovely running from Nick Ball. That's what he can do. Kick out these shots. And a body shot as well, and good work from Ball. Terrific fight.
They do rock the ball.
I think Ball's done more, Barry, but I do like Sam Goodman at times. Just not landing quite as much now.
I think what we're seeing, I think he was looking to mount a big finish and hold his feet and get more shots, but that's played into Nick Ball's hands slightly. Good flurry from Nick Ball to finish the round.
Yeah, good work from Ball. He's done enough in this one. The back from Liverpool. Dillian Whtye. 31 victories out of 34. Almost 200 professional rounds. Versus Itauma, not even 30. 20 years of age. Fight number 13. He looks unbelievable. And now for the biggest test, certainly on paper, to step up. I think Paul, I know he won that last round there, I think maybe he's got a bit of momentum now coming into these last 6 minutes, but it's time.
6 minutes could be only 6 minutes, or it could be a lifetime. It really depends on how good your engine is. There's such a competitive fight, I can't see anyone want to give any ground in these next 2 rounds.
Referees hardly had to do anything. It's been fought clean at a really good pace. 2 featherweights putting on the show here. The main event of this night in Riyadh. And look, it cannot get any closer. Look at that. Andy's card. Let's bring in Andy. What do we have to see from the pair of them in the dying embers of this fight?
I think what's the difference in the last match? Like people actually boxed a bit and counter-punches. It's right, listen, these rounds, there's a few of them that sort of swing either way, so you might have a guy who's won the lead. Just whose work you like the best. That's from the scoring point of view. But I think it's an excellent match. Sam Gordon's done fantastic at it. I think he's exceeded everyone's expectation. I think Paul's done well too. You know, he's tried for a knockout, and now at the moment he's boxing quite well.
I think it's a great technique, Paul. The last few minutes or so.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the pocket work from 3 shots, he'll move and then go again. He's landing 1 or 2 more than Goodman at the minute. Got to be quick with that jab, Sam Goodman. Don't pour it out, you will get countered with that right hand over the top otherwise. Yeah, that left to the body. Goodman. Left it upstairs.
I think that's what it is for Paul. He's throwing combinations, isn't he? Rather than a single shot table.
That's what he's doing now, exactly, Barry. That's what he's changed. I think that's what Paul Stevenson has called for. Good uppercut, body shots from Nick Paul.
They took on Goodman as well, man, to come forward.
He's not just been able to change it up as much, Sam Goodman. A bit more variety from Paul. Although not everything landing.
It's not at all. And they when they do land, Goodman sucks it up quite well and looks to fire back.
But technique for the thoughts of these judges.
And heavy with there from Goodman as well. Advancing as well with it.
Good work from the town of Paul comes back with it.
And there's a head movement after, very, very impressive.
They're 2 world-class operators, one who's got the World Championship, and the other one that is proving tonight he's in this.
As he's put that left to the body, got countered by 3 shots. Spotted nicely as well. Good work.
His touches and punches that Paul doing right now. Again, for me, he's going to win it the wrong.
Yep. Agree, Barry. I think Paul's combinations. Could be slipping away slightly for the Australian.
Hey, listen. These rounds can prove quite crucial. Okay? We want this last one, Nick. Alright? Take this. He's told us about it. He's all over the title. Don't let him finish this one, man. Okay? Let's be busy. Let's wait. So that once again, he left in time. Watch out for the sneaky left. You come there. We have the edge. Put your horse on it. Come on, Nick. We want this round. It's all right.
Comes to Sam Goodman tonight. He's been accounted on his recent performances as well. In fight number 21, they touch gloves. Paul Stevenson says, come on, Nick. You've got to get these runs. They know it's close.
This is the situation where you, if you've got the energy, you go for it, but also you make any silly mistakes. It's going to cost you the fight. So you've got to be busy, you've got to be proactive, but also you've got to be smart with it.
Discipline as well. Seesaw battle. Andy now has people around up. He's the champion. Sam Goodman's really got to fight his heart for these last few minutes. And hopefully
technique. There's a cut to the right eye of Paul.
Yep, later on. One matchup.
We'll get Eagle Sanchez in your corner.
Could have swung in his favour, couldn't he, in these last few rounds?
Just enough big ball now as he drives himself out.
And shot.
Not every defence is pretty, but you just got to get through it. And it's been one of those with a wrapped up South Goodman. It's got the fight of the so is this
Nobody's blocking him back. There was a good one. These are big shots here from Paul.
But the knees only got the box, didn't they? It was very, very subtle as well. It was a right hand earlier on in the contest. Otherwise, it showed a right edge.
two of them go toe to toe. Both showing excellent chins and defences. The way that they trained for this fight as well, the conditioning for the power that's good that comes back with fire shots.
You know what? You said when you took down here, you said, I took two shots out of my hand too. That's what he's doing. That's been different to this last second half of the fight.
Took that thing from Goodman a moment ago.
And great jabs as well. Where's he finding it late? They saved the best for last. Back around the boxing here. Big ball. And Sam Goodman. Which way's he going to go?
Brilliant catch of styles. It really has been.
The Australians will celebrate, no doubt. Whatever happens here, come on, guys, down the line, who wants it?
Fantastic fight.
Checking for people as well, and it's close. It's going to be easy.
For 36 minutes of fantastic boxing. Really was good. Has Nick Ball done enough? Will he maybe then 10th and 11th just to get it on the card and remain champion? Whatever happens, that was a brilliant performance from Sam Goodman, and it goes down to the three judges. Sounding the segment with Nick Ball. I think Nick has nicked it. Have you married him?
Yeah, I did. I had a head, but you guys had you've got a head, so I think I've probably had a little bit wider, but it's a really close fight. Technically and tactically, they could have done a different thing. But what they could do is talk about empathy.
Mike Warren's looking down at the collation in the scorecards. He's obviously slightly worried. Some of those rounds really tight to separate them.
You get the impression, Alan, that Nick Ball's done what a champion needed to do. He won the last 3 rounds, you could say. The 12th round very close, but he kind of just got going at the end there. Showed that engine that we're so used to seeing. But a brilliant contest, it really was. They can both be extremely proud of themselves.
Great fight. I mean, you can't ask more than that effort-wise. The engine they look through, the energy, it's just absolutely fantastic.
Terrific battle. It really was engaging from start to finish. And there's so many more ahead. Live on the zone, Lewis Crocker and Paddy Donovan. Meet again for the IBF Whtye World Title at Winter Park. Saturday, September the 30th after that controversial win by disqualification. Repeat or revenge. I'll tell you what, we have a rematch in this one. Nick Ball and Sam Goodman. Has the Liverpool fighter done enough to retain his featherweight crown after a really hard affair? We think so, just. Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Jose Roberto Dognes scores it
117 to 111. Judge Michel Maxiuta scores it 118 to 110. And Judge Enrico Ligini scores it 115 to 113. All for your winner by unanimous decision. And still, WBA Heavyweight Champion of the World, Nick does retain its world heavyweight title. For the third time of asking Bennett was tough, wide on the cards and coming at them. Really not giving a lot of credit to Sam Goodman. One was like 2 rounds, which I think was more accurate. I think the right guy won, but what a fight and what a performance from Sam Goodman, who will come again. We'll try to get in the ring when Dev's getting to Big Ball.
But under the long short rounds, you can have a big scorecard, big difference in the scorecards. I would say that much.
Dev, over to you.
Okay, Nick Ball and still WBA featherweight champion. How was that for you tonight?
It was good. Obviously, I'm still a world champ, but probably the best performance of mine. Obviously, pinning in there, but the main thing is we got the job done and still champion, yeah.
It was a very fan-friendly fight. You say it wasn't the best of you tonight. What didn't you do so well in your opinion?
I don't really know. Probably got into it too much. Most of them were on the gloves, but I'll have to watch it back. But as you said, the main thing, yeah, fan-friendly. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Everyone enjoying what they're watching. So, yeah, that's all good.
That's what you guarantee. It felt like maybe the championship rounds is when you maybe just started to pull away. Was that key, that fitness, that championship rounds experience?
Yeah, that's what champions do. No matter what situation you're in, always come to it.
So what now? Because you've defended this belt 3 times. There's other belts out there. One of them maybe you should already have. But there's also Naoya Inoue, talk of him coming up. What do you want to do, Nick?
I just want to keep fighting, keep improving what I've always been doing. They're the men there for that. So, best speaking to them, and I'm ready to just keep fighting and focusing on myself. And obviously, being with the big names, the title fights, that's the main key.
How much did it mean to once again fight here? Whenever you fight here in Riyadh, it's a special fight, and it turns into a brilliant, brilliant fight.
Yeah, it's not just a special fight; it's a special tip. Every time I come over here, yeah, it's special to me. Yeah, it's like my second home, so I appreciate everyone who's come out and support. I'm my own team. Yeah, it means a lot to me. I wouldn't be here without any of them.
Congratulations, Nick, and still.
And still, thanks, Dad.
And still for Nick Ball, defends that WBA featherweight strap. The aim now is to get more belts, right? Get more belts or get that big heavyweight fight, as Dev pointed out. 118, 110, 117, 111, 115, 113. Andy Lee would be on stage. What do you make of those scorecards? Those are very wide. Maybe not reflective of the good work that Sam did.
Yeah, you can have a wide scorecard in a close competitive fight. You can just straight with the one guy each time, and you can easily see it going that way. Both rounds were all time. I was impressed with Paul, the grit and determination to dig it out in those last 2 rounds, 2 or 3 rounds. He showed he was a champion. But I was also impressed with Sam Goodman. I've never seen him. I've watched a lot of these fights and deleted to this. I've never seen him fight with that type of discipline, skill, and ringcraft. Really impressed. Both guys took in, and both guys leave the ring with credit to their name.
One thing we know Nick does have is a lot of experience. I mean, you run through the resume, he's going 10, he's going 12 rounds constantly. It is those championship rounds experience, as you say, which maybe pull this one out the bank.
And finding a way to do it when it's not your best night. When you're not feeling that good. We were a big man. Like Sam Goodman was completely outside his depth. Had a good job, had a good game plan. Went to the body as well very early. That takes a lot out of it. But he dug in and he found a way to win. That's what champions do.
There has been a lot of talk of the new way. We asked Frank Warren, who was with us just before the fight, and we said, okay, here's that plan. Because almost see the kid in Frank's eye. Clearly, there's something there working behind the scenes. Did you see enough tonight to warrant and want to see that fight next?
I'm not sure if tonight is a good time to make that decision. What I've seen of Nick Ball in the past,
the cumulative fights, right, deserves the better performances than tonight.
But
What's the rush? Unless he's getting life-changing money, which he might be getting the fight in Norway. He's Britain's only world champion. He's a good young, but still a proven fighter. And you want to rush in the fight who's by all means the monster. You got to keep developing and making the building into a super fight, which it should be.
And there he is taking the adulation of the fans, and look, he's growing ever popular in Liverpool as well. Every time he goes back to Liverpool and fights, he sells out, and knowing Frank would want to get another homecoming fight for him. And let's hope it is a unification fight, because he's defended that belt now, as they've said 3 times. Surely now there's another chance at another belt.
Yeah, I think he deserves it. But that's up to Frank and his promoters to push for that. You know, he's doing his job. He's in the ring. He's winning the fights. And it's up to the promoters to get him the fight.
Right, there you go. It's all set. The stage is set now. We've had all the fights. It's been fun. We've had some drama. Main event is to come next. The 2 fights, as you can see, are getting ready. Moses Itauma hitting the bands of Ben Davison. Dillian Whyte getting ready as well, as he always does. This should be a cracker, as I've been building it. Young Lion versus Old Lion. Old Lion still has a lot left. Moses Itauma versus Dillian Whyte. Main event, that's coming up next.
This is a big step up for him. And we got to shake what he's all about. I'm called the brightest prospect or whatever I'm called. It is just noise, man. It's just step by step, fight by fight. They're asking me like, what's my plan in the division is to not getting Whyte out, I guess.
Going with somebody like Dillian, who's got a wealth of experience at the top level and so forth, would be a really big test for him.
Today I'm going to say that you're the best, tomorrow I might say you're the worst.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to do with the other person in
Boxing, number one, is skill. It's all about skill, basically. When you come to real boxing, I'm not talking about no Sylvester Stallone shit. That shit they show on TV, that's bullshit. When you start talking about real boxing take real skill, okay?
Brought in some big guys in here. You beat them all.
It ain't only about being big. You gotta have skills, son.
Moses, where do you think Dillian is in his career right now? It looks, you see the shape of it, it's a different shape to the one that fought Ebenezer Tete. Where do you think he is?
That's why I feel like I'm fighting the best Dillian Whyte, because there's no pressure on him.
That's the question. There's pressure. It was a must-win fight, but that's the pressure.
No, but if I go in there and I knock you out, everybody's gonna say, yeah, most of the time I was going to do it. So the same way everybody's writing off Dillian Whyte, they're putting a lot of pressure on me to perform against them. So where's the win-win situation for me?
That's a win for you, bro. You're the man. Yeah. So that's a win for you, bro. Very small when he says you're the man.
Because I don't know what game he's playing at, but
I don't think, bro. If you look at everything, bro, you're the man. But you know, like I said, you didn't compete to Mike Tyson. I didn't even compete to Jerry Corey. He's a journeyman, bro, back then. So, you know, it's mine. So that's it. You're the man, bro.
Obviously, the reason why I obviously playing that comparison is because I'm doing so for since young age.
Yeah. Well done, bro. I'm proud of you. Well done, bro. You didn't do good. I told him, I said, when we didn't set that conversation, I told him, we had that conversation, I told him, bro, because I'm not hating, bro. I'm not hating. He's doing his thing. He's progressing. And I told him, I told him straight. So yeah, you're doing things. I'm proud of you. You know, I'm not gonna hate somebody for doing anything. So I'm not gonna start saying, oh yeah, this idea because I'm fighting. It's still the same thing, bro. I'm great, no game, bro. Listen, I'm not a man that sleep on my sequel thing. And what I'm saying what I want to say, bro. That's it.
The Zone is home to the Live Golf Season Fabulous with the world's best players. Join forces in the first ever team golf league. 54 elite golfers, including nation champions and global icons. This is golf with knowledge The Zone.
It's been a good night of boxing, hasn't it? It really has. Our main event to come always is from the A&B Arena. One more special fight to come, though. Dillian Whyte versus Moses Itauma. Is Moses going to be the future of the heavyweight division? Does Dillian Whyte derail that start to Moses Itauma dominating? It's been a good week with both as well. Moses Itauma really thinks he's born to do this.
Growing up, I just knew I wanted to be a boxer.
He could be the heir apparent.
I wanted to have that lifestyle. I like the respect.
And there's no way the fight should continue. What's next for this emerging superstar?
No, I actually enjoy fighting.
This is a big step up for him.
Oh, he's getting shot. It's a trademark left hook.
Well, everybody knows he's doing this. He's fought the highest level.
I think there's like a barrier you got to surpass.
He's won some, he's lost some. He's been very close in a couple of fights against the world first.
I'm ready to enter the next level.
You know what's funny? I get a lot of stick for stepping up the plate.
Now look where we are.
People should be glad about that. If I'm the same mindset as everyone, boxing will be dead.
He's taken it because he believes he can win the fight. So,
no, Rams are calling. No, all of these guys, Asian, none of these guys want to fight.
I think I might be boxing the best Dillian Whyte there is.
I think he's backed against the wall, and I think he's a very dangerous man.
So I just got to kind of stop him from coming back into the division.
This looks like the best physical he's Dillian Whyte I've seen in years.
There you go, so I must get credit when I beat him up.
the only man who was willing to take up the gauntlet was the warrior, Dillian Whyte.
I know the game, man. I don't take the question. They really don't know what you fight. The fight is nothing.
I'm getting slated so much because my chin hasn't been tested. Is that not a good thing?
Moses knows he can always come back. If then the lose, it's over.
You need to go just sitting there and watching and hoping to get a chance to go back to the table and take part in the big win.
You know what I come to do? All this show come to fight, nothing changed, you know.
I'm not delusional. I'm not threat. Dillian Whyte poses, so I'm not overlooking it. I'm taking this man seriously.
Saturday night's important. Saturday night is the moment, his moment in time, and we're going to see what he's all about.
Listen, I will treat them and start volley. I don't give a damn.
I'd like to say a big shukran to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I'm going to put up before the New York. Itauma's in town. Let's go. Both men, as you heard from that piece there, very, very confident going into this one. And we're moments away from the win. Welcome on stage again, Ali Malibu, joined by former world champion Joseph Parker and his trainer, who is almost playing two sides of the fence here now. He's working with us as well. I'm so intrigued to get your take on this fight. You fought Dillian Whyte many years ago. You've been sparring Moses Itauma as well. How do you see this playing out, Joseph?
How do I see it playing out? I feel like with this fight, Moses and his youth and athleticism, he's got good footwork, speed, power, and I'm not sure how much Dillian has left. I know that old dog always has tricks, but what kind of tricks can he present at this time? And he hasn't been the busiest fighter. Yeah. He's been hasn't been active. I'm not sure how many rounds he's had in the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, not many. I think it's the answer to that question. What do you make of him this week, though? Physically, he looks incredible. He hit the scale to 244 pounds, and we saw abs there as well, which I guess means he's been locked away in Portugal, and it's just been one focus, and that's training.
So when you're locked away like that, and you have a big task in front of you, you got to do everything in your power to be in the best shape. He wasn't going to turn up here in bad shape and sloppy and fat. He was going to come in great shape, and we could see that with his weight. I think that's the lightest he's been in a long time.
You were there for the spar between this man here and Moses Itauma. You would have seen really good things from Moses. Give us a bit of insight, Andy. What does Moses do really well?
He's got dynamic movement, footwork. He's very sharp. He can go from, he can accelerate very quickly. He can go from just from standing still almost static to launching in fast. Also,
getting out of trouble and out of distance fights. He's got good hand speed, and he's got good power, and he's got good variation. He's quite aggressive, you know, with his power. And also, it's got added arguments because his self, look at that, fade down and then come over the top. He's a clever fighter.
The argument will be, and just to play devil's advocate, that's Mike Balogun, and before that was Dempsey the King. Two good fighters, but not on the level that we've seen Dillian Whyte be. Dillian Whyte's been a world title champion. It's a level up now, Joseph, from those two.
It is a level up, 100% a level up, and it's a big step up for him at this young age, still at 20 years old, on this big stage. But he has shown signs of being a great fighter. Like Andy said, speed, footwork, launching in and out, power. It's all going to be on display tonight. But let's see, I'm very excited to see what Dillian can bring, or what he has been working on. Because we tucked away, and now it's time to show it all.
Yeah, we haven't seen much, have we? One thing I want to ask you as a trainer, we played it a bit earlier when he said, if Dillian Whyte doesn't win, that's that. Backs against the wall, Dillian Whyte could be very, very dangerous early in this fight.
I think they've been preparing with that in mind, that type of mindset, that it's small or nothing now. We win or we die. We go out on a stool. And that's a psychology. As a coach, you can prepare them physically, you can prepare them technically, but you have to prepare them mentally, which is the most important part. And that's the mentality they have here. You either win this fight or your career's over. And I think that could bring out the best. We won't even know Dillian, and that would probably bring out the best in them.
It was a long time when Dillian Whyte did fight you, that fantastic fight.
2018.
So it's a long, you look a bit different as well. You're growing your beard. What did Dillian do good in that fight that surprised you?
He's rough and tough.
Yeah.
You know, when it got down to it, he did anything and everything to win. Put with dirty too, you know. I didn't want to get him back.
Yeah.
You know, but he's fighting Moses now, so.
Who knows? There could be that in the future. But that's something you can employ in this one, isn't it, Andy? That sort of rough and tough, the dark arts of boxing, as they say.
Time for the main event, y'all. Fight we've been waiting for on the card. Moses Itauma versus Dillian Whyte.
Whyte's got to use Moses' enthusiasm and naivety almost against it. Let him come in, rough him up, use the head, hit the elbows, hit the hips, make it a dogfight. Try to stay on his chest. And Dillian Whyte is called the body snatch for a reason, because he's got a great left hook to the body. You've got to go and invest in that body early. Try to show Moses something that he's never seen before in the ring, and make that little bit of doubt creep in for Moses.
Right, I'm going to get your thoughts and final thoughts on this, but so many champions ringside, including one of the best light heavyweights of this generation, Antonio Itauma, is with Emily Austin.
Another former heavyweight himself in the house. How do you see tonight playing out for Itauma versus Whyte?
I think youth over experience tonight, 20 years old, 17 years advantage. He's going to have to really go back to the old days and find that shot that he hit.
Good fight by Nick Ball, too. Good win over Sam Goodman.
You don't find the age as a weakness?
No, 20 years old, and with the experience he has so far, it's only up from here. You got two guys going in two different directions tonight.
Well, we look forward to watching and I hope you enjoy.
Time for the main event.
Before this is his first time headlining a pay-per-view, Andy. What's his mindset making this walk? Will it be nerves, excitement, youthful experience, maybe?
I think if he having the fights here, and probably could hit me, he'll have to block it all out. You can't allow those external pressures.
Let's see what
coming in and just not try to do too much, not try to do anything less. Just try to
White experience be the key in this fight.
If you start buying into that, start looking around the crowd and look at.
Or Itauma be too much.
Because Frank Warren's there, Eddie Hampton.
White.
Marcus here, I want to make sure I'm impressing. He's got to go in there, just do his job and be himself. Should be good enough tonight.
How does the first round play out, Joseph? Normally, first round in big fights is always a beat-out round, right? Everyone's trying to look at each other. Do you think it's a beat-out round, or do you think it's a gunshot straight away?
I reckon it's going to be a feel round. I feel that Moses will be gunning for it. Like Andy said, though, you haven't come out here, don't let the pressure get to you, but I feel he is going to start strong.
Boxing, number one, is skill. It's all about skill, basically. When you come to real boxing, I'm not talking about no Sylvester Stallone shit. That shit they show on TV, that's bullshit. When you start talking about real boxing take real skill, okay?
Brought in some big guys in here. You beat them all.
It ain't only about being big. You gotta have skills, son.
Moses, Itauma is Moses. The eventual conqueror of the heavyweight division, or does Dillian Whyte have a say in how this plays out? Dillian Whyte versus Moses Itauma. Let's go downstairs. Tell them to take Adam Smith.
Well, this is it, where we find out the answers. Dillian Whyte on the left of your screens, the warrior, the dangerous left hook of the body snatcher, 31 victories, 21 by knockout. He has the wins over Joseph Parker, a couple over Derek Chisora, Lucas Brown. He knocked Cole for a long, long time ago. What has he got at 37? 17 years junior, Moses Itauma. Dillian Whyte has got a son who is older than Itauma. Itauma, all the promise, the precocious talent, undefeated in 12. He's blitzing them. The last 8 have all gone within 2 rounds. 7 first round knockouts. Can Dillian Whyte stand up to him? Can he shock us again? The legend is in the ring. Michael Buffer.
Let's get ready for the main event. It's that time.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Here to tonight's main event. We are almost underway at this time. We shall honor our host nation and the main event fighters' home countries with their respective national anthems. If they will please rise at this time for the national anthem of our host nation, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. We will honor the 2 fighters in our main event with the national anthem for the United Kingdom, God Save the King.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
My nigga.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this party started! Coming to the ring first, please welcome the undefeated Moses Itauma!
The future is coming. The future is already here. It's right Star in the sky, you have to reflecting on by you have to. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. It's a new life for me, and it's a new day.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Is this a new dawn? Here he comes. Potential superstar in the making. The sparkling southpaw, who hardened critics and current leading contemporaries are united in their swooning. Moses Itauma, really
Not to be a disaster. If he dies, he dies.
tunnel culture and the Nigerian-born artist slaughtered on those sought-after names in contemporary art and designing his outfits. He's carrying the hoods and he's cleaned up as an amateur and as a young pro so far. This is the moment he rises in levels and knocks on the door. If I stick to the game plan, then it can't be a long night. The words of Moses Itauma. Dillian Whtye here is still in the locker room. Hey, the old tricks Barry. Yeah, make the shirt my way as long as you possibly can. You really got. I mean, that's his brother.
I'm about to go rob something. Y'all know me. I'm dangerous.
He showed us speed, reflexes, great movement, IQ, and power. But he's got to step up through the examinations. Astonishingly, they're talking about him and Alexander Usyk already. But there's a very tough campaigner in Dillian Whtye, who is keeping the world waiting for now. Yeah, he's playing his part here. He knows exactly what he's doing, but you've just listed the attributes that this young man has. He has the ball in abundance. But there are questions, and we're looking forward to those being answered potentially this evening.
Let's get ready to rumble!
My nigga.
Just relax like he's doing here, keep stretching, keep constantly moving around, try to keep his mind focused on what's ahead. Not get one of the two stretched out enough, keep waiting. It's all fine giving me enough to give you one.
Give me training 10, 12 weeks for a fight. Keep going, another 10 minutes.
It's the thing, that ring ball, once you start that ring ball, your whole focus is here in that first time.
Let's bring Andy in. Mind games here from Dillian Whtye, but he looks composed. Moses Itauma, you know him well. It's the first time all week that Dillian's played the experience card of the mind games. If I was Dillian to know, I'd love to do a bit of an abandon Moses. Even on the hand, just to keep him warm, and more importantly, keep him distracted, not let him go into himself. Become too internalized or worry about the fight. He's got to stay warm and so they switch up mentally. 2.5 minutes. He's now been in the dressing room. Frank Moratasky, what's going on? They wait in the ring. Francis Warren.
Boxing, number one, is skill. It's all about skill, basically. When you come to real boxing. I'm not talking about no Sylvester Stallone shit. That shit they show on TV, that's bullshit. When you start talking about real boxing take real skill, okay?
Brought in some big guys in here. You beat them all.
It ain't only about being big. You gotta have skills, son.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Let's get ready to rumble!
One of the first struggling gladiators of the heavyweight generation we've enjoyed over the last 10-15 years. He's a fighter who may never have captured a world title, but he's fought them all. AJ, Fury, Levinsky, 2 wins over Derek Chisora, Joseph Parker's victory. Lucas Brown Whtye. He's 37 and he's in the best shape of the last 10 years. And he's finally on his own now, and he's been surrounded by one of the biggest entourages you've seen. They take this so seriously.
Yeah, well, we've seen that in his conditioning, but now we find out can he still do it. He's shown us that he wants to do it. But look at that, 68% coaches at Itauma, 32 with Dillian Whyte. He's really going to have to roll back the years, find something special. We've been talking about the left hook that he throws so well, but has he never got the speed to be able to deliver that with the same sort of power? There is experience in abundance.
His 14-year career on the line tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the A&B Arena here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the city recognized as one of the world's greatest venues for sports and entertainment. And with that, special thanks, ladies and gentlemen, to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the custodian of the 2 holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud. His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince, Mohammed bin Salman. And the chairman of both the General Entertainment Authority and the Saudi Boxing Federation, His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh. This is a presentation by Esports World Cup and the General Entertainment Authority with Frank Warren for Queensbury Promotions, Eddie Hearn for Matchroom Boxing, Spencer Brown for Gold Star Promotions, the Bible of Boxing, Ring Magazine, and Stella. Sponsored by STC, Qiddiya, SNB, Arena Fitness Innovation, and Mike Tyson Boxing Club. On the line, 3 championship titles in this 10-round contest. The WBO Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship, the WBA International Heavyweight Championship, and the vacant Commonwealth Heavyweight Championship. Sanctioned by the rules and regulations of the Saudi Boxing Commission, President Jose Mohan. At ringside, the 3 judges scoring. From Belgium, Michel Matsuida. From Italy, Antonio Marona. From Puerto Rico, Jose Roberto Torres. And inside the ring, in charge of the action at the bell, your referee from Sweden, Mikael Hu. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the officials are in place and they are ready. The fighters are in the ring and they are ready. So for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, let's get ready to rumble! Wearing black with blue, official weight 244.5 pounds. His professional record stands at 34 fights, 31 victories, including 21 big wins by knockout, with only 3 defeats. He is the fighting heavyweight pride of Brixton, London, in England, the former two-time WBC interim heavyweight world champion, the body snatcher, Dillian Whtye. And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the red corner, wearing black and officially weighing in at 245 and 1/2 pounds. His professional record is a perfect one. 12 fights, 12 victories, 10 big wins by knockout. From Chatham, Kent, England, he is the reigning and defending Intercontinental International Champion, the undefeated Moses.
Mind games, drama, 6 minutes and 14 seconds between Moses and Dillian getting into the ring. Does the fight go as short, or does it go into deep waters?
Predictable all the time. And I said, stop and break, no punches. Stop and break, no punches. Touchdown to the blood.
A stunning August Arabian night as Moses Itauma, the precocious prince of British heavyweights, Izzy, squaring up to the dangerous, hardened stalwart Dillian Whyte. Is Itauma the heir apparent? Is Whyte past his best? Can Dillian really test the young Chatham's prospect? Will it be an edgy, cautious start? We remember when Dillian Whyte took on Tyson Fury, came out southpaw, not much happened, but he can start fast. Itauma has 7 first-round wins.
Yeah, so sharp, isn't he? Generates all that power through that speed, turns into the shots and the feints, the non-punching activity on point. So how does Dillian Whyte publish that? How does he get close to Moses Itauma? Feet are going to have to be fast, he's going to have to try and rough him up, but look at this. Positive start from Itauma.
Yeah, as soon as the bell rang, he came up to a jab then, White, and then just jab and a right hook from Itauma straight away. And that's the top punch. We also got the left hook of White, but that jab from the hip is hard to read. I think that's going to be important. You get that on point.
Right, just worry about and put that right hand in front of his face, Dillian Whyte, because we've seen how dangerous Moses Itauma is with that left hook of his. So right around it, tucked up by my temple.
Whyte really falling short with his jab. Body shot from Itauma, who's settled well here in the opening minute and 15 seconds.
That's a right start, isn't it, from Itauma, man? Clean up, rushing his work. Nice one up again.
Body shots and speed. At the moment, all too much for him. He's all over the place. He's trying. It's inside 2 minutes. Whyte tries to round to his feet. Moses Itauma gets the biggest win of his professional life, and he does it emphatically, and he does it with ease. And is this guy now going all the way? Dillian Whyte complains, 37 years of age, the jab wasn't landing, the speed, the precision, and the power, all with Itauma, who does it in double quick time.
You said the word there, with ease. You know, he had everything his own way. It was simple. It was simple stuff. He could not miss. And he's got the job done so easily. I'll say that word again. So easily. This man's special, Barry.
He finds the time. He don't rush anything. He finds the time. Okay, Dillian's older than he was, and he might be right for him, but he got a lot of experience, and he could be overall with the occasion by who's at the hits. He's a real young man, and all he does is takes his time, picks his target, and once you got your hit on the temple there, has been trouble straight away. Didn't rush his way, watches a couple of shots, takes a step back automatically. Nothing's coming back. Taking the shots, not getting too close down, not getting the speed too close. The range is perfect.
Now look at that. I mean, it's just, it's so good. It's so spiteful. Everything back, the little tip of the knees, the intelligence. That little right hook there is an absolute stunning Hollywood showcase real knockout. That is fantastic. Look, I've been questioning the body language, if you like, of Dillian Whyte. We both said something there. Did he know, Barry, that he didn't have it anymore, Dillian Whyte?
I'm not sure. You know, you're not quite sure. You still got it. You never know, do you? But I mean, either way, whether he's old or not, there's still a good win for him. It was potentially a test on paper, and he didn't give him the opportunity to get to the fight.
Dillian Whyte's been a brilliant servant of the
Oh, he
sport.
really has.
A fantastic stalwart. He never, ever got into that for any second of the fight. His jab fell short, and it was with consummate ease that Itauma just picked him off.
You got knocked the fuck out!
I know that that's what Itauma should have done, but he was kept waiting in the ring. He kept his composure, and he delivered beautifully tonight.
He should have done that earlier. I mean, he should have done it, but that early. I mean, we always say a sign of a potentially great fighter is when they don't rush their work, but they get it done quick. And that's what happened. He don't rush his work, it's all done quick.
And we can't take anything away from that victory and the manner in which he's done it. But we've been talking about the shape and the weight of Dillian Whyte all week. You know, and how he's really taken this serious. And he's just completely ripped up the script there and announced himself in a big, big way.
People might question Dillian Whyte's ambition, but he trained incredibly hard. You don't lose all that weight, best shape in 10 years, but Father Time, legs, speed, and Moses Itauma. If you listen to AJ, to Fury, to Okoli, to Joe Joyce, to everybody, they all think he's the next big thing.
That was a test on paper, but also, let's be realistic, he was a massive favourite as well. We all thought he was going to win, but it's not if you win, it's how you win. And he didn't allow him into the fight. All that experience that we talked about potentially causing problems, he took it out the play by taking the centre of the ring and dominating from the first second.
I did question whether 6 minutes and 14 seconds of waiting, whether the fight would last that long. And within 2 minutes, it was done. And there's the smile from Moses Itauma. I think we're going to see him back in the ring pretty soon. Francis Warren, brilliant manager there with Frank Ben Davidson. Ring 4 with that degree on November the 22nd for a monster show. Anthony Yard always in the best of fights here with David Benavides, one of the world's elite. Down on the card, that's why we got Devin Haney, Brian Norman, a very happy Frank Warren just looking down at us at ringside. There's Barry Smith, Moses, and the team will celebrate. And the questions are going to go now. What do they do with him? Who does he fight next? Well, job done emphatically, not unlucky 13. He absolutely shot tonight. Michael.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end of this contest comes at 1 minute, 59 seconds of the very first round. The winner by knockout victory, his record now still perfect, 13 fights. 13 victories, 11 wins by knockout. He is still the Intercontinental and International Champion along with the new Commonwealth title. He is Moses Itauma!
Leading up so far. Touch perfect. Yet again, and in with, certainly on paper, the biggest name yet. I wonder whether we'll see Dillian Whyte again. He's had a fantastic career, but Moses is the future, Eddie.
Moses, I don't want to get in front of these cameras. These are going to be the shots that go everywhere around the world tomorrow and later on tonight. Incredible performance, Moses. So much gold. I feel like we're going to be adding to this in 2026. You smile. Congratulations on the biggest win of your career.
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. I'd like to say a big thank you to the Saudi crowd, the English crowd, all the crowd around the world watching this. I appreciate you, lot. I love and respect you, lot. Second of all, I'd like to thank His Excellency because he made this fight happen. Frank Warren made this fight happen. So thank you very much. And The final person I would like to say a thank you to is the body snatcher Dillian Whtye. If it wasn't for him, it takes two to tango. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to showcase my skills.
You always said throughout the week, if I stick to my game plan, we get this job done quick. I don't think you meant that quick, the very first round. You expected this to go a bit longer.
To be honest, like what Ben was telling me what to do, for the first maybe 2-3 minutes, I saw he was doing exactly what Ben telling me to do, but it's just, you know, the fight nerves, whatnot kicked in. And then after maybe like the first minute, I was like, okay, cool. I keep seeing this happen. I can't miss it. So, yeah, man, execute the game plan.
It was a really good Dillian Whtye. Let's not take away the fact it was the first round. We saw him all week, and he looks incredible. Everyone kept speaking about it. 244 pounds, physically looked insane. That really is a fantastic performance, Moses.
I appreciate it, man. What's next? What's next? What's next?
That's my job. That's my job to ask. Next. What? Who do you want next, Moses? The world's your oyster right now. Who do you want to fight next?
Honestly, I'll fight anyone they put in front of me. So you shout a couple of names out and I'm there.
Can I say a couple of names to you?
Who's gonna say Usyk?
There's a few saying Usyk.
Listen. If I be completely honest, Georgia Park and Caballero do deserve the shot, but I'd love to take the opportunity as well. Chuck me in there with them lot.
Let me bring in a man that could maybe answer a few of those questions. Frank, come in. Frank, you've had a lot of fighters. I've followed your stable for many a year, Frank. This is one of the best prospects you've ever come across.
Without doubt. He's done everything he's been asked to, and it's how he's done it. He's the most unbelievable finisher. He catches you, you're in trouble, and you are in trouble. You know, and you think the 3 losses on his record, on Dillian's record, it's world champions. I mean, real good quality fighters, guys who've been at the top of the game. And I mean, it was one round. I mean, it was one round. He caught him in the game plan that they put together, the team, Ben and the team, it works. They got it absolutely perfect.
All week, Frank, I think a lot of people were maybe changing their opinions on how this fight could go, right? I think a lot of people initially said Moses blows away Dillian. As we got closer to the fight week, people's opinions started changing because of how Dillian looked. Are you surprised just how easy Moses made that look?
Yeah.
Be honest.
No, yeah. No, was I? No, I got to be honest with you. Yeah, I was, and I thought it'd be a bit longer than that, but you know, he done it in style. I mean, he's a phenomenal finisher. He catches you, and he doesn't get flustered. He gets space on his shots. He doesn't fall into the opponent. Every shot he throws is a hurtful punch, and it's a well-measured punch. He's an unbelievable talent, unbelievable boxing talent. Probably one of the best, if not the best, at this stage of his career I've ever been involved with.
Moses, it's only a round, so surely we get to see you again before the end of the year.
100%. 100%.
And come on, Moses, give us a name. I know you said the crowd should give us a name, and there's many a contender ringside as well. Who do you want to see opposite you?
These lot saying Usyk. What's the crowd saying? Everyone's just shouting out Usyk, but listen, I'm ranked number 1 with the WBO. I'm interim champion now. So obviously Parker's also with that, so maybe that's a good fight. I know the team mentioned they still want me to get some rounds out. All these fights can happen. So it's bigger and better, man. What's next? I'm 20-year-old. I'm only 20-year-old. I've got maybe 10, 15 years left in this career. So, man, there's going to be a lot of this space around. So, I'm just happy to be able to put a performance up for you guys.
Final one, simple question. Will you be a world champion in 2026?
Come on, man. Listen, if I get the opportunity, 100%. 100%.
Well done. Congratulations on a truly incredible performance. Stay with us. You'll think about when we come back.
So with that being said, it's the Boxing League podcast. Moses knocks out Whyte. The first round, 1 minute and 59 seconds. There you have it. Another one in the books. It's the Boxing Media Podcast, man. Like and subscribe to the channel. I'm up out of here, man. Peace.
I got some clothes. I got some jewelry. The rest I got tied up in investments.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the prettiest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Sure enough.
Well, who am I?
Sure enough.
Who am I?
Sure enough.
I can't hear you.
Sure enough.